This is Kyle and Brust.
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust, and alongside me is a horrible golfer, Kyle Wallace.
My back hurts.
From swinging and missing?
Yeah, and my neck hurts too. I turned my head.
Yeah, because when you would swing and miss, your head was at left field.
Well.
Like, you weren't even looking like where the ball would be going. Like, some people lift their head and be like, oh, I want to see where it goes. You went, huh, turned your entire neck, not even to left field, to what would have been like, I don't know, the other dugout.
Maybe you should help and coach
You
up.
weren't helpable.
Oh, stop it. Now you just playing. Now you just joking.
Kyle,
I've
helpable. Seen you hit at a simulator when we were at X Golf, and you were fine. You were mentally gone.
Well, it was
You
high.
already said to me that you didn't like the pressure of everyone looking at you. I can't help your internal feelings at the Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open and how you feel about what others are thinking while you're golfing. You can't put this on me. This was all on you. You were mental yesterday.
On putting, I
Yeah,
took some
we
coaching.
let you go first, and
Yeah.
you still hit it too hard and didn't even give us a good read.
Now,
you were the guinea pig.
Now you're doing this for the show.
No,
Now you're doing it for the show.
I'm not. Every
I
time you
was
putt
help-
first, I was like, well, I learned nothing there.
I was helpful when it comes to putting. Now, anything else, I was just a waste of space.
That
I can
indeed you were.
Admit that.
That indeed you were. A waste of space.
Now my damn neck hurts. Thanks.
Don't say it's not my fault. You were the one swinging.
Look, I ran up the stairs and said, "Ooh, my back."
And I did point out, like, hey, like, stop swinging for the fences, buddy. I felt like a dad coaching T-ball. Keep your eye on the ball.
I'm playing a par 3 in a couple weeks, so
You know, rip up that course too. Your first swing was with a driver.
it was.
You took a divot behind the ball.
I sure did. I said one time
and
I
you
had
didn't clean it.
Well, I didn't know the etiquette.
And then you tried cleaning it later, but you didn't clean it well.
I don't know.
The poor bog is a great course, and you destroyed it.
Well, you know what? The poor bog has a great groundskeeper. I'm sure they'll be able to fix it. It's made for people like me.
No, it's not made for people. It's actually not. It's not made for people to legitimately tear it up.
They're prepared for people like me. Look at me. My legs look nice.
Are we
Real
showing his
nice.
swing on YouTube again?
Yeah,
We showed it 2 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah, my legs
God.
look
Poor
nice.
everyone that has to watch him whiff 5 times yesterday. Oof. Oh, my gosh. You look so unathletic. It's painful. You're a bad look amongst all of us across ESPN Wisconsin. Look how far away you are from the ball. Look, there you go.
And shame
misses.
and shame on you for when somebody tried to coach me up. You said I don't help them.
Yeah.
Don't help. And then actually,
I figured you were an athlete.
actually when they you know,
you still topped it,
I like-
and it rolled about 30 yards.
yeah, I was so nervous. I didn't want to. I just.
Not built for the moment.
Well, no. Yesterday, absolutely not.
Not
in golf.
not a true athlete.
Not in golf. Hell no.
I mean, it's been well documented that Alex Strofe, who subbed yesterday,
Played well.
no, he had stop. He hit a 60-yard shot close that he claimed to use a 7-iron, and now he's trying to write the record that he found a lady's pitching wedge in his bag that he used. So again, with him, I never trust him or know what to believe.
A lady's
But
pitching
the
wedge.
fact that you're in the same senses as him on athletic abilities
It's
is
golf.
very, very sad.
It's
no matter
golf.
what sport it is.
No,
no,
it's golf.
Again, you don't have an edge. You're not a
No,
competitor. I get
no,
it.
no.
This is why you were sitting up in the bleachers for the D3 national championship game for Whitewater.
Yeah,
because you just weren't a competitor.
No, I wasn't as talented as other people in front of me. That's what that was.
Dr. Denver Dan, 6. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And so today is one of those days where it's like I don't know what to do with my hands. There's
Okay.
There's
What
nothing on tonight. There's nothing to watch.
Oh, Love Island's over?
No, sports.
Oh,
sports,
I don't
baby,
know.
sports.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you liked some of those garbage TV shows too.
No, I mean, like, if there's really nothing, like if the Brewers play like an early game and my wife wants to watch with me, I'll do it because she doesn't stay up late, and then I can toss on more baseball or whatever I want to watch after she goes to bed. But today, she's got plans, and I'm going to put my daughter down, and I'm not going to know what to do.
ESPYs.
They're not the same.
They're not the
They're
same.
not the same.
Who's the host? I
don't even know.
Yeah, I heard the guy's name. I didn't know who he was.
But that's the thing is, like, I don't even know, and I guess I should know, working at ESPN Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, I don't know the guy. I mean, just because I can work at ESPN Wisconsin, but I don't know the guy's name.
So what I do want to know from everybody is, since I'm living in a world of like, all right, like I want to watch sports. What should I watch? Even if it's not live. So now it got me to, with no sports on, if you could only watch one past sporting event for the rest of your life, which game would it be and why? 800-990-3776 is the Carpless Talk and text line. You can get us on YouTube, as I mentioned, at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I do want to know, with nothing on tonight, got me thinking, if you could only watch one past sporting event for the rest of your life.
Rest of my life.
What is that sporting event, and why is it that sporting event?
Yeah, for me, this one is not as easy as you would think, but I just go back to around this time, almost in January of 2021, going to Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. It was magical.
You were there, but have you watched it on TV before?
I watched it on TV before.
You watched it back?
Yeah, I would watch it back on TV. I would love to be there again, but the game is so great because for me, when you think about the Milwaukee Bucks, we never felt like we may ever win a title, right? Especially after all the heartbreak that we had to deal with trying to get to that moment. And we're talking about a toe barely being on the line. There was so much drama that led up to it. Giannis getting hurt in the Hawks series, then being down 0-2 against the Phoenix Suns. There were so many points and moments in that series where you just felt like, maybe this isn't our year, and the Bucks found a way to continue to move on from round to round until eventually lifting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So being able to watch Game 6, Giannis go for 50 again, and just watching the crowd and the celebration, that would be something that would be magical over and over and over. And the beauty of that is that, Lord willing, I'll live another 50 years on this earth. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll be able to watch that game again and be like, on the 50th anniversary, I remember being there. I remember this game is always amazing to watch.
That's interesting coming from Kyle, who's the self-proclaimed Packer backer, to not choose one of the Super Bowls.
I mean, the Super Bowls are great, but the thing about the Packers is there's an expectation that they're competing for championships. And, I wholeheartedly believe I'm going to see another Packers Super Bowl in my lifetime. I don't doubt that. Bucks-wise, I hope to. So there's a difference between hoping and not having any doubt. I know my Packers are going to win a Super Bowl with Jordan Love at quarterback. I know that's going to happen.
Interested to see the answers come through on the Carbless Talk and text line. Ron the Key says this is the easiest answer ever. The full video of the original Dream Team scrimmage.
Okay. Yeah, for real though. That's not he's one of the very few people saying that.
Damien says the 2010 NFC Championship, BJ Raji gyrating. Game 5, Giannis block. You're already failing. You can only choose one to watch.
Yeah, he's
sports, so there's only one you could watch for the rest of your life. What sporting event in the past are you choosing? James the Postman, following the rules here, watching Giannis drop a 50 burger over and over and over again, baby.
And then hit all those free throws too. I think it was 17-19. I thought it was 17-18, maybe 17-19. I thought he only missed one, might have missed two. But just watching watching him hit all the free throws after becoming a huge thing throughout the playoffs, where everybody's counting while he's at the free throw line, and seeing him say, "Watch this," and go crazy on the free throw line is amazing.
You have David who chimes in again. I find it interesting that all these are not championship based. The Packers Detroit Lions miracle, still the loudest I yelled at any sporting event. Obviously, Rodgers to Richard Rodgers.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was cool. That's a where were you when moment. I remember watching that.
Yeah.
Living at my sister and brother-in-law's house, and it was unbelievable. And mostly because I think there was the defensive penalty.
It was Ziggy Ansah had the face
before the throw, that you can't end on a defensive penalty. So
untimed down. Was that 2015 or 14?
After.
16?
16.
Had to
I
be around
think.
that time. 'Cause I was fresh home.
It might have been 15.
Yeah, I was
15 or 16.
So the Packers in 20. Oh, it doesn't even matter. But still, great.
So again, the question is, as they keep coming in, is if you could only watch one sporting event for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Because there's no sports tonight, and I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to watch. I don't know what to do. Teddy from Watertown with an interesting one.
Teddy!
Chiefs-Rams Monday Night Football game.
Oh, that was the one that went crazy.
Crazy.
High-scoring game.
His reasoning is, I don't have to stress about my own team just watching a haymaker after haymaker. But the interesting part of this is I'm letting you choose
which games.
Which game. So, but here's the thing. Even watching back big moments, you still get stressed a little bit.
You do because you remember how it ends, but like those moments, it takes you back.
It almost like is like,
moments.
are they going to come back? Like, are they, or whatever the situation is? Well, and that's mine. I'm a sicko. You know I'm a sicko.
I hope you're not talking about
the 2014 Final Four is my answer.
That's crazy.
Because you know why?
That stings too much.
I agree it stings, but I have convinced myself. I probably watched that game. So this was my senior year in the Final Four against Kentucky.
I can't.
In 2015, they go beat Kentucky when they were 38-0, and then they lose to Duke in the national championship.
Cheated.
So what I say there is, when I've watched it the 2 or 3 times I have, I still feel like the result changes every time I watch. And like sad. 1,000, like in my brain, if I had watched it 1,000 times over and over again, I still think that Aaron Harrison's he shoots the shot that in history it's made. Like he made it. They win. We missed the next shot. He made it. But in my mind, he shot it from the left wing. He misses it off the front rim. It goes off the backboard, and I get the rebound. I get fouled. I was 6 for 6 from the free throw line at that point. I'm making both, and we're going to the national championship. So I would watch that over and over and over and over and over again, thinking that Aaron Harrison, despite making the shot in the game that I played in, is going to miss that shot. So I'll be watching that game, ready for him to miss it 1,000 times over and over again, and he's going to make it every time.
You need some help. You do. You gotta. You my friend. Need to
I
let
gotta heal that wound.
Yeah, heal that wound. I'm telling you, it's been over a decade now. I saw you. What did you guys call it when you guys celebrated 10 years from the actual national title?
It was
runner-up team.
It was
called
Make 'em Believe, but we said Made 'em Believe.
Yeah. So you gotta let this go. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I'm never watching that game. I don't want to watch that game ever again. Both games because it hurts too much. But you sitting here dreaming and thinking about how it may have went in is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I still believe that he doesn't make it.
I know
we're not here to work on what I need to heal.
You know what's more fun is watching games that you actually win. And what makes it, and especially if you like, I watch
Oregon round of 32 or the Elite Eight Arizona game.
Seeing the process. Seeing the process, because I will watch
you're saying like getting to certain points.
Yeah, like in the game, because I will watch the Game 6 NBA Finals for Michael Jordan, his last game with the Chicago Bulls, and knowing that the shot's gonna come, but like how they got there,
the steal,
like all that, how he scored before that, like. That is all cool because you forget, especially being so young.
Yeah,
you forget the process. Yeah, you forget the process of how it got there when you watched it a long time ago. So even watching the Bucks game, the Bucks were in control of Game 6. Watching Game 5 with the value. Now that one would actually probably. I mean, Game 6 is.
It's a big turning point because they had a closeout game after that.
But seeing how you got there and how tight the game was, the back and forth, that won't be more memorable because the closeout game, the Bucks. They took control of that game probably by the third quarter. That game was basically.
We got the 1998 NFC Championship game.
1998 NFC Championship game, which would be the year that the Packers would be the year that the Packers beat the. Who did they beat to go to the Super Bowl that year? It wasn't Carolina because Carolina was the first one.
Perfect all season, wide right was what the comment was from Jim. Tigers' last Masters victory is on the list.
Oh, that was that 2009? No. He came. He got.
No, this was 2000 and.
That was more recent.
2019.
2019.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2009 is when everything.
Did I ever tell the story that I had tickets to go to that Sunday and
you
I
decided
flew home?
to leave? Yeah, you decided to leave.
That's a big regret.
2019.
I also see where'd it go? I don't know where it went, but
what
they keep
were
coming
they talking
in.
about?
Again, there's a lot, so I'm trying to manage it all here.
Well, you said you also see, so I'm assuming like you knew what you were looking for. Like you had any type of topic.
Things go fast around here.
No, usually when people see Cat, back me up on this. Usually when
okay,
somebody
fine,
says,
fine. I was also going to go to Ckatts because I can't imagine what crazy stupid answer he's going to give. I actually want him to choose something like deep in Wisconsin that he should know about. We'll get to Ckatts. Plus, I keep them coming in because I don't know how to function tonight with my wife being gone for a game night or whatnot, putting the daughter down, and there's nothing for me to watch.
Why don't you just?
I think the WNBA's on. That's great. Maybe I'll throw on some Caitlin Clark.
Damn, is she playing tonight?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
She's on a minutes restriction.
Why is Caitlin Clark on a minutes restriction? She came back from another injury.
She
better get in the gym, get in the weight room, better harden up.
800-990-3776 because there's nothing on tonight. Relatively nothing on tonight. If you could only watch one sporting event in the past for the rest of your life, which game are you choosing and why? 800-990-3776 is the Carlos Talk text line. We'll go through whatever we've missed, and then we'll come up with the best one and hear the worst one from Ckatts coming up next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
Man, Kyle, do you ever know what you're talking about?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Your garage can be more than just a place to park your car. Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Whether it's your workshop, your project space, or where you store all the gear that comes with living an active Wisconsin lifestyle, Closets by Design can help make the most of it. Customary cabinetry, wall storage systems, and durable flooring solutions designed specifically for the way that you use the space. Right now, you can get 40% off, plus ask about special financing options. Schedule your free in-home design consultation today at closetsbydesign.com and tell them Jen sent you.
I'm very familiar with Gruber Law Offices because they're always out in the community.
Gruber Law Offices are known to be honest, hardworking.
They're always involved in our neighborhoods.
Gruber Law Offices make our community a better place.
They are the best. For nearly 40 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped people throughout Wisconsin. If you're injured, we're here to help. One call, that's all.
Wisconsin would not be the same without Gruber Law Offices.
From office lunches to family celebrations, Cousin Subs has the crowd-pleasing catering you need. Choose from customizable party boxes, individual box lunches, fresh-baked cookies, and our classic party chips. Everything you need to satisfy any size group, big or small. Ordering is easy online or on the Cousins app, so you can focus on the fun, not the food. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher here from MoMA. Battling a sore knee, a shoulder, elbow, hand, neck, back, or foot pain? MoMA can get you back in the game. MoMA is the new Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance, connecting trusted local providers like OIW, SMOC, and Innovative Pain, with expert care and innovative treatments provided in their offices. The Surgery Center, Ortho Laser, Smart Scan, or MOSH. With the best orthopedic care and recovery, MoMA can get you back to doing what you love. Call or walk in today.
Hey, Tom, I just really can't get my kids off their phones lately. What's your secret, man?
I told you last time, go to PrecisionSportsOnline.com and buy a hoop. And while you're there, include their court line painting. You'll thank me later. PrecisionSportsOnline.com. That's PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'll rephrase the question, as they say in the court of law, with the lack of normalcy in the amount of sports that are on tonight. I don't know what I'd like to watch or what I'd like to do. So if you could only watch one game in the past for the rest of your life, which game are you choosing? 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talkin' text line. This is more. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. You know, let's go to Craig in Sussex. Craig, you're on the Carbless Talkin' text line, 800-990-3776. What game are you watching over and over and over again?
Well, I'm actually a huge Packer fan, a season ticket holder for the Bucks for 35 years.
Oh, wow.
So being at that game, I was able to swap my 2 tickets for 3 tickets. My daughter flew in from Miami, one of my daughters, and to take them to that game, it was like the last 35 years of my life kind of flashed before my eyes. It was really weird. And every time I think about that game, I start to get emotional because that was so much of my life for so long, and it finally happened. There was a lot of really crappy basketball that we watched, so to see that was just totally amazing. I could watch it again 100 times.
That's a fair reasoning as to why for someone who sat through some dark times.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about 35
and you can watch it now on over-the-air TV, My24, and
but hopefully still a season ticket holder as well. Or,
yeah, no, I'm saying he's got options.
When they're on the road, yeah,
he's got options.
I would definitely say you think about that. That's how it means so much. When you talk about a season ticket holder for 35 years where he watched so much Bucks basketball and never thought he may see that moment, but he waited that long. That's a long time, man. 35 years is long.
I'm
34.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So imagine today you getting season tickets to Milwaukee Bucks and then waiting
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd be crying too, Craig.
Yes.
I'd be crying too.
Yes.
Bill, our guy in Delvin, chimes in the Don Mikowski game, replay game where the Bears still suck began.
Oh, wow.
Alan Kohler, October 1983, 48-47, Monday Night Football between the Packers and the then Redskins.
Oh, wow.
Can't say I remember that one because I wasn't alive. Joel, for some reason, loves Dirk because in 2011, Game 4 of the NBA Finals, the Dirk flu game against the Miami Heat, I feel like Joel maybe just doesn't like LeBron as he chooses that one. Chef Ed chimes in with the it is a tough question. That's why we ask it, Chef Ed. We want you to think deep. The Favre game after he played after the passing of his father. You're cooking with Chef Ed.
Against the Oakland Raiders, those receivers went crazy. Javon Walker had some ridiculous catches. That was a crazy game. His dad he had a heart attack on a lawnmower, I think. Crazy.
Life's tough. 800-990-3776 didn't give me a lot to work with there, Kyle.
I'm just saying, like it was
because I'm a sicko and I chose to watch the 2014 Final Four that I played in, which I don't believe Aaron Harrison makes the shot, and I watch it every time like he's going to miss the shot. Cameron chimes in at this point, since we're counting basketball shots that theoretically didn't go in. I'm watching the Packers versus the Bears, and every field goal actually went in. That's funny, but that's just painful, though. Like, that's too many things that are painful.
No, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. A field goal kicker really cost us that game. Really changed the whole off-season conversation to a damn kicker.
A lot of emotion coming through, which I like. Jarrell chimes in, watching Tom Glavine pitch a masterclass in Game 6 of the World Series 95. His reasoning is when he was growing up, his grandma and him were big Braves fan, and both cried when they won, when they finally broke through. God rest her soul.
That's precious. That's touching.
We're now getting a lot of Miracle on Ice.
That one I wasn't around for, so.
Yeah,
Can't see the puck, though.
Oh, Ckatts, shut up. It's
That's
not
true.
about that.
Oh, yeah, I want to see what happens. It's very blurry.
I'm sure we could take that and enhance it into the
Maybe,
TVs we have nowadays, make it look a little better. Don't we have technology for that nowadays? What would you pick, Ckatts?
I'm torn between two, but I'll pick the one that is better for our audience because I would rewatch the 2016 Big Ten football championship game 10 times out of 10.
That's right. You went to Penn State and the
Saquon
corners for
Barkley
Wisconsin
on
got
the wheel
absolutely
route,
torched.
blew a 3-touchdown lead in like 10 minutes. Trace McSorley, the Wizard, Gus
That
Johnson
also
on the call.
speaks to your fandoms as a whole, and I don't need to go down the list, but the fact that you're choosing a Big Ten championship game of all the teams that you get to choose from in the world of sports to choose a Big Ten championship game is really sad for your sports existence.
That game was so interesting because you say the Wizard and Trace McSorley. I mean, Wizard, he literally dropped back and
just said,
"Yeah."
yeah.
And all the big-ass receivers just said, yuck 'em.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't much wizardry. It was just, let me just heave it up and let my receivers have a chance to catch it. And they did.
Josh, which I think is a really good one here. Packers Bengals, Week 3, 1992. Do you know what happens?
Yeah, that was the game where Brett Favre comes in.
Magic Man goes down. Brett Favre comes in and starts the beginning of a 30-plus year run of the Packers doing what they do best.
First completion to whom?
First completion to whom?
Brett Favre.
Himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game 6 of the 2026 NLCS against the Dodgers, Brewers to the World Series.
Game 6 of 2026 NLCS.
Come on, Kyle. See again. See, Kyle doesn't think about the Brewers in 2026. He's just worried about 2030.
I was like, what are we talking about?
We're talking about something that's going to happen. I like it, David.
Oh, 6 games, David, huh?
Yeah, winning 6, baby.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Lance
McCullers
Jr. is going to be
You don't believe it because you don't believe in the Brewers.
No. The Brewers. You know who doesn't believe in the Brewers?
What, Matt Arnold? Because he made one trade that's not. They didn't
one trade.
They'd have to send anything.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying.
So if you missed it, the Brewers traded for Lance McCullers and another relief pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Colton or something like that. Colton Gordon.
And again, this is to me the Frankie Montas move of the 2026 team.
Frankie,
you know they brought his ass over from Cincy, and I was like, huh?
Don't do
and
that.
Then he started a playoff game.
Yeah, but don't do that to Lance. Lance has
I know, he's
significantly
better
track
pedigree.
record.
You know what I'm saying, though. He's not playing well. He's had injuries like 2 of the last.
Me and him
6
have
years.
the same injury, I think. Rotator cuff impingement.
What, from your golfing experience yesterday?
No, from throwing the baseball months ago, and the golfing didn't help. Now the back of my shoulder is hurt. Falling apart.
You just keep getting hurt.
Kyle, did you go to the doctor for that diagnosis for the impingement?
No, I was able to kind of narrow some things. My rotator cuff isn't torn because I can rotate my arm, but like the throwing motion and all that, yeah.
WebMD a little bit.
WebMD, some research, but yeah, I gotta go get some ultrasound probably. I don't want to do an MRI.
Too expensive for you?
MRI is way too expensive. If MRI, I'm like
They're going to say, you know
physical
what?
therapy, PT. Give me some PT.
They're going to say we need reconstructive surgery.
You know what I need to do? I probably need to take some of the medicine. What's the medicine that ibuprofen gets rid of inflammation? I probably need to take that first, huh?
It could definitely help the pain.
I haven't tried it in 9 months.
Okay. Well, Matty Ice on YouTube, you've been doing this long enough. I know you can't choose, but you got to choose. You got to choose one.
He
Give
put
me
like
3
4
or 4
things in there.
Yeah, you can only choose one. The 2000. This is the first person actually to say this. The 2011 Super Bowl win for the Green Bay Packers.
That was.
I haven't
fun.
even heard the Super Bowl win in '96 yet.
Yeah,
there's been a lot of deep cuts, and I think it ties to the emotional aspect more than like the championship, if that makes sense.
What I'm actually
because
shocked.
You hear like the Favre comes in, and then it starts like a long history of emotion and happiness, despite only being 2 Super Bowls since then. But again, it's a really good run.
Yeah, thanks for trying to poo-poo.
No, I'm not poo-pooing it. I get why he's choosing that.
The thing that shocks me is that more people aren't choosing the 96-97 Super Bowl run simply because at that point it had been such a long. I think the Packers had like 30 years at that point since they had won a Super Bowl, been to a Super Bowl. So you would think that would be the one that most people would be talking about who are a little bit older. See, I was so young at the time. Like, I didn't have to wait a long time to see the Packers win a Super Bowl. But if I had to wait 30 to 40 years for the Packers, or really, I guess 30 years for the Packers to finally win a Super Bowl, that I was born after the 1965, 1966, and I hadn't seen the Packers win a championship before, and I seen the Packers suck, I would probably be talking about how great it was to see the Packers actually win a Super Bowl in that 96-97 year.
So you're sticking with, after everything we've discussed.
Oh, yeah.
Game 6 of the Milwaukee Bucks NBA Finals.
Been the
50
Bucks,
burger.
the Bucks
50
and
nugget.
the Bucks and the Brewers have been so bad. My childhood, like the Bucks were terrible. We were all, and then when we were good, we had it short-lived when we were good, and then we went back to just being mediocre, and then we were bad. And so the Bucks winning a championship was incredible. So yes, Game 6 of the NBA Finals of the Milwaukee Bucks, watching Giannis go crazy, watching this team, watching this city. Like, it's not even what happened on the inside of the arena. It's about what happened on the outside of with the city. Like, that was all very special.
Jack in Milwaukee, you're on the Carb Talk and text line 800-990-3776 with Kyle and Brust.
I don't have the exact day for this game, but the day that Pat Connaughton dropped the 50 bomb.
I mean, I think he hit some more important shots in the corner in the championship run. But, yeah, he did play with the Scrubs late in the season and put up some numbers.
That last 2 seasons ago, he went
yeah, at the end of the year before he became a Charlotte Hornet.
That just shows you
how good
these bad. Yeah, like
that just doesn't happen.
His career was over at that point. Over.
Not reading what is clearly some bait. Cubs fan.
Cubs fan. I mean, good for them.
Speaking of waiting,
100 years is a long time.
Speaking of waiting,
that's
yes.
If I had to wait, well, let me tell you, I might. If I got,
you're not gonna make it. I'm gonna make it if the Brewers don't do it.
Exactly. Well, I guess if I lived to 100 and they did it. Oh wait, no. Well, no, 100 years because they've never done it. So honestly, if the Brewers didn't win a championship for the first 100 years as a franchise and organization, I hopefully will still be alive.
Around, yeah.
So hopefully, hopefully I don't have to wait that long though.
If it does happen, it would be great to see it happen like it did for the Bucks at their home court, but for the Brewers at American Family Field.
Yeah, it would be great to have it happen at American Family Field, and if it does, people will be celebrating. But you don't have to wait to celebrate and have a good time at American Family Field because American Family Insurance is making sure that your experience at AmFam Field is absolutely incredible with their parking lot patio event that they have coming up. Brew Crew, your dream game day starts at the parking lot patio located outside American Family Field, right next to the third base gate entrance. Parking lot patio is your pregame go-to hangout. Play yard games, grab free giveaways. It's completely free, it's completely fun, and it's open to fans of all ages. So stop by before your next Brewers home game to the parking lot patio that's presented by American Family Insurance.
Let's go to Dave in Madison. Dave, there's not that many sports on tonight, so we're asking, what game in the past would you rewatch over and over and over again? You can only choose one. What do you got?
Packers 2011 playoff victory over Atlanta.
Atlanta in 2011.
Yeah, that's when the Packers, Tramon Williams had a good game that game. That's when the Packers beat up on the Atlanta Falcons.
Is that before the championship game?
That was I think that was during the championship run. That was going to the NFC championship,
yeah,
correct?
Because the next one that came in was probably the game after that, in which the 2010 NFC championship game.
I mean, we destroyed
from Josh in the 608. As they keep coming in, I'll keep tracking. Again, weird day. Don't know what to do with my hands. Don't know what to do when my daughter goes down. Less things to watch than ever at this point in the year. 800-990-3776. We continue on. It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
But then when you
off now
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this. And Summit Credit Union's got you.
Start the second half of the Brewers season with a stacked series against the Marlins. The whole city's invited to celebrate Noche de Cerveceros Friday, July 17th. Then get the latest Brandon Woodruff Brewers bobblehead, courtesy of PNC Bank, Saturday the 18th. Treat the family to a summer Sunday at the ballpark for Paw Patrol Day on the 19th. Plus, family vibes are through the roof with special kids activities every Sunday. Get your tickets at brewers.com.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation, and it definitely shouldn't feel like a game. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin believes in straightforward pricing, honest conversations, and helping homeowners find the right fit for their home. Because a fair final price matters more than some flashy discount. Pella never inflates pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. And when you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, one trusted team handles everything from start to finish. The same company that manufactures your windows and doors is also the one selling, installing, and servicing them with Pella certified installers every step of the way. That means confidence in the process, confidence in the product, and one team standing behind the work from beginning to end. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Sports are changing. Faster, stronger, smarter. So should your beer. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp and refreshing, no extra baggage, built for people who go hard. Still drinking the same old light beer? You're stuck. Flight is changing the game. Level up. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Wisconsin, are you keeping up? DJ Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Hi, this is Michelle Voskel, CPA and team member at the Neal Group, with over 40 years of experience saving clients money. Hooray, tax time is over. How did 2025 turn out? Did you make the right moves to minimize your taxes? What about 2026? The new tax laws have a few surprises. At the Neal Group, we know what those laws are and how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Since 1984, we have helped thousands of taxpayers pay the least amount of tax legally possible. Just ask Mark, who saved over $13,000 with our suggestions. Call us at 414-325-2040 and ask about tax planning. We will take a look at your last 3 years of returns to see if we can get you more money back like we did for Mark. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We will also show you how you can save on taxes going forward. You earned it, we help you keep it. Give us a call at 414-325-2040 and ask for a complimentary consultation, or visit nealgroup.net. That's NEAL group.net.
One of the most important concepts in sports is don't drop the ball. Are you dropping the ball with your estate plan? When was it last updated? Have you even done one at all? ESPN Wisconsin's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. There's a lot at stake for you and your family when it comes to wills, trusts, probate, and elder planning. At Walney Legal, that's all they do. Tailored documents. No confusing legal jargon. Just thoughtful guidance. Do the blocking and tackling to protect your family. Start a conversation today at walneylegal.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Let's get to the phone lines on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. List is more. It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. With the lack of as many sports as usual on tonight, got me thinking. If you could only watch one game for the rest of your life that has already happened, what would you watch? So, a lot of submissions. A lot of Bucks championship game 6.
Yeah.
A lot of different Packers games. Again, it's not just
Super
Bowls.
Bowls.
It's a lot of specific moments. I'm going to get to other specific moments. that are ones I would not expect for people to share. But again, you share what you'd like to share with us, the K&B fam, on the Carbus Talk and text line. Let's go to Joe in Madison. Joe, you're on with Kyle and Brust. What would you pick?
So all the games that I would have watched have already been said. So I'm going to go with the 2021 Wisconsin versus Purdue, Big Ten on the line, buzzer beater from Chucky Hepburn. The thrills I got from that game was wild.
I think that was again buzzer beater ish type. Was that a buzzer beater?
Look it up.
I was asking Joe, not you. I know your ass doesn't know, Ckatts. Joe, was that a buzzer beater?
Well, it was hit with like 2.5
That's right, and I
seconds
think
left.
Jaden Ivey might have had a shot that like hit the
Jaden
back rim
Ivey.
or something.
Boy, life comes at you fast.
Okay, yes, indeed it does. Boy, let me tell you, lottery pick to wow.
Yes.
Dumar in Milwaukee, what do you got for us on the Carbus Talk and text line?
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's
Great to have you.
I don't know if this was said yet, but I got two if it wasn't. The Monday Night Football game the day after Brett Favre's dad died.
That was mentioned, yes, but a good one.
Oh, it was? Okay. Then I'd have to say Game 5 of the 82 playoff run against the California Eagles for the ALCS.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we're going with something that I expected to hear but didn't hear yet. So that is a good one.
And that led to the Brewers actually going to the World Series.
Something which hasn't happened since Dumar had just mentioned them being the 1982. I was almost going to say 1882 because that's how long it feels like sometimes. But 1982 Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, it's a very, very long time. My parents actually went to the World Series during that time, and they were very young. My parents at that time weren't even in their 30s at that time. Let that sink in.
TJ chimes in. I believe it was May 20th when the Brewers and Cubs were playing, and PC Ass, as we had named him, gave up the inside the Parker to David Hamilton.
That was hilarious.
Tommy from Milwaukee, Packers Bears. When Rodgers comes back from that scary knee injury for the comeback, that was 2018 to open the season. I think they were down 20-3 at half, and he had an absolute dime to Geronimo Allison from 40 out.
Geronimo!
Shout out Geronimo. Some real interesting names. Jeffrey with a Badger reference here. I believe he was at the game surrounded by Xavier fans when Bronson Koenig hit the buzzer beater against Xavier in the Sweet 16. I was hoping maybe because it's Kyle and Brust that maybe being like, oh, I love Ben Brust so much. Definitely the Michigan game, you know?
I mean, the game.
Nah, I'm just messing.
I mean,
there are bigger moments than that.
CK, have you seen that? When he says that Michigan game, have you seen that from Ben Brust before?
No, I didn't watch that one yet.
Oh, you should.
I'm still catching up on Ben Brust tape.
You should Google Ben Brust buzzer beater.
Okay. And if you are part of the K&B fam, you should look up Christian Ckatts at Penn State Hazleton or whatever it is.
Yeah, this guy actually is not a fan.
Christian,
you are the worst hitter to ever play D3
Christian
college baseball.
Ckatts.
Then why did they move me down in lineup? They did not. You just had me right there in the 6 hole.
You said Christian Ckatts.
No. I'm gonna do the reveal. I'm gonna do the reveal.
Hazleton,
because I want you to guess. I've already looked, so I don't want you to look. I want you to guess. Really quick, Diana McGuanago. You know what we're looking for. What is the moment that you could watch over and over again on the Carbus Talk and text line?
The 2021 Milwaukee Bucks championship.
Why do you sound so down?
I'm not having a good day. Oh, and before I let you go, Kyle.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Dirty D. For inflammation, it's anti-inflammatory, but I believe it's prescription only because I'm taking it right now.
You got to have what Dirty D's having. She had the shoulder surgery.
I don't take pills that aren't prescribed.
Get the prescription.
Ain't prescribed. Thank you, Dirty D. I appreciate that, girl. I hope your day goes better.
He's fine.
I'm not fine. What do you mean I'm fine? I can't throw a dang ball. It's been almost a year. Throwing this hurts.
Oh,
I didn't realize
there's water in that, dude.
I thought the lid was off.
What the hell was that?
I'm so sorry. Jeez. I just threw a water bottle towards Ben.
Unbelievable.
I didn't realize the lid wasn't on.
You can't throw, and I can tell you what, Ckatts cannot hit. Before we get to Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, the big reveal as we learn more about Ckatts and how he's a transplant. We're trying to make him a Wisconsinite, but his athletic achievements match others of the producer likes across ESPN Wisconsin. No good.
No bueno.
No bueno indeed.
I can't wait to see this.
Oh, it does not disappoint. So real quick, before we get to how bad Ckatts is at sports, we're going to tell you about IKEA, because IKEA, for all your college needs, where you're going back to school, if you're a parent listening, you want to take care of your kids, or if you're a college student, just know IKEA should be your first stop for everything you need to create that college experience that you're looking for. Add some color into the room with cozy bedding. Organize your dorm with their smart storage solutions. Find that sleeper for those weekend visits, for people who, want to chill and be comfy and then wake up and you guys all hang out and tell stories. You can have that moment, that peace that you always remember from college. And if you're a verified college student, get 15% off when you're an IKEA family member. It's free and packed with rewards. And in Madison, you have pickup points from the University Bookstore on State Street and the Beltline. You can order IKEA products online, pick them up as soon as the next day for free. If you're an IKEA family member, no waiting, no shipping fees, just the IKEA style when you are ready. So start shopping at IKEA.us, the IKEA app, or, of course, you got brick and mortar at IKEA Oak Creek. Ckatts sucks at sports. We'll tell you how bad he is at sports next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust
Hi, guys. Well, you made my day, I'll tell you.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the antics,
We had the same situation when I played with Holmgren.
You okay?
I almost broke my chair.
Yeah, you almost fell out of your chair there.
all the action.
Micah Parsons is healthy, and if Tucker Kraft is healthy, the Packers are in that Super Bowl. I think that they would have run through the NFC. I think they beat Seattle. I think that they are the NFC representative in that game.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Kevin Moret for Mentality. For our guys wanting to lean up and preserve their muscle mass, nothing is more powerful than combining testosterone therapy with GLP-1s. The TRT builds muscle and fuels metabolism, while GLP-1s target fat stores of the body. Clients currently combining these two revolutionary treatments look better than they have in years. This treatment isn't for everyone, only the guys that want next-level results. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. And beer fans, we've got something to cheer about. Michelob Ultra is the official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026. So whether you call it soccer or football, it's time to get your game plan ready as the world's largest soccer tournament returns to the USA. Stop by Discount Liquor to pick up a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra and score a free Michelob Ultra soccer koozie. At Discount Liquor, we stock over 15,000 varieties of beer, wine, spirits, THCA, and non-alcoholic beverages, all at the lowest prices in town. From craft brews to hard-to-find whiskeys, we've got a lineup for you. So don't get caught off sides with an empty fridge. Stop into Discount Liquor and stock up before kickoff. Visit us in Milwaukee on 51st and Oklahoma or in downtown Waukesha at Barstow and Maine.
Discount liquor.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
It's a great day for Brewers baseball, and with Brewers checking from Associated Bank, you get a powerful lineup of perks all season. Leading off is Express Entry with incredible speed. Next up, 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. Sporty stuff. And third, up to 50% off home game tickets. But if you can believe it, there's even more you can score. Because with Brewers checking, you get the strongest lineup in baseball. Only from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Shout out to Josh in the 608. Badgers Gophers Big Ten Tournament, March 14, 2014. Ben Brust's career high, 29.
Damn, yeah, 29, huh?
And it made sure that the Minnesota Gophers, only 4, made sure that the Gophers, who were on the bubble, did not make the tournament.
Oh, I love that. Put them away. Put them away. Did you say, season's over?
No, I was on to bigger and better things.
That's true.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. You, the K&B fam, at 800-990-3776. With the lack of sports tonight, we have been asking if you could watch one game over and over again from the past. You can only watch one. What are you choosing? And that just led to Kyle's bad golf swing from yesterday at the ESPN Milwaukee Open, how he's hurt somehow. And Ckatts, we had a producer previously who's still with the company, and Strofe was in for me yesterday, doing bigger and better things. Chris chimes in, no matter how bad he was at his college ball, he will still be 1,000 times more athletic as Alex Strofe. So you do have that going.
That was
for
Chris
you.
who said that?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows ball.
That's true.
Me and you, Ben, we're college athletes. That's
Do
what
not
people don't
put a-
understand. There's just levels to this.
Yes.
Exactly. There's
There's-
college athletes, there's pro athletes, there's guys who haven't been the men in the arena like you and I.
I think calling yourself a college, I don't walk around saying I'm a college athlete because I don't believe in that.
So also,
And based off what
wait till I get to the opponents as well. This feels like a made up page that Ckatts created, because the picture of him, it looks like he played for real Penn State.
Alec
Like
Tough.
it says Penn State jersey number, so it looks like he was on like a legitimate like Big Ten Division I team.
So they catfished us. You would say.
In a way. In 33 at bats. How many hits?
33 at bats. 3.
5. A good
Okay.
152 average.
Oh wow, okay, you're a little bit better. I mean, you know,
A little bit. What D3?
Every
batting 152 in D3.
Well, maybe it was good competition. Maybe he was playing against national championship competition in
according to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last 6 results that I see. I don't know what their record was, but it couldn't have been good because they lost all 6 games in recent results against Penn State Wilkes-Barre,
Wilkes-Barre,
Penn State York,
yeah.
Penn State
Schuylkill.
Schuylkill.
Yeah.
What?
Schuykill.
Schuylkill. I thought about
Schuylkill.
going there and playing ball, but I decided Penn State Hazleton was more my speed.
You thought about going there and playing ball with a 157? Okay, look at this. I see 2017. Ckatts singled to left center, RBI.
One of his 3 RBIs.
All right. Now, so wait a minute. So 33 at bats. So that means he was a bench player?
No, we had a lot of games snowed out.
This is Ben, you're absolutely right. This page, why does it have the Nittany Lion on the page?
See?
What I understand
if you were smart, you would have made this your Tinder, or I guess you've been wiped up since college.
No, I looked hot. Yeah, there's no doubt about
you
that.
could have actually used this to fool people into thinking you were a real athlete.
On that campus, I was a jock, Got invited to the cool parties, watched WrestleMania with the cool guys.
So no doubles, no triples, no homers. Just slapping. I bet they were swinging bunts. Were all 3 of your
I did have 2
5
bunt
of your
singles.
hits?
I had 2 bunt singles out of the 5.
So you were right. He
two
had 3
bunt-
hits, Kyle. 3 real hits.
This is so. How did you end up? How did you end up at Hazelton?
And how did you bat 6th?
Man,
The
wow.
6th batter was
Wait,
batting
wait,
152.
They never moved you down the lineup or gave you some days to rest?
No, we had some soccer players batting 7, 8, 9.
I'm sorry. What do you mean soccer players?
You know, guys played multiple sports on that campus.
Oh, that's not normal. That's not normal at a
What
like.
position were you?
I was conventionally a second baseman, but I played the outfield for my team. That's where we needed me.
Huh?
I played second base, but I'm versatile, man.
So is
I
this?
play Brewers ball. I'm an athlete.
So is this one of the things where they just needed?
You're
to fill
right.
a
You were
roster?
Joey Ortiz, 2 months ago before he got it up above 200.
So was this one of the things?
No,
they
you're
just-
Blake Perkins, unless you're not a switch hitter.
Not a switch hitter. Don't have his versatility. Been working on it.
What-
I had shoulder surgery, by the way, when in 7th grade. So how about we treat him with a little bit of respect? You know, I battled back. I could have hung up the cleats. I could have said goodbye.
You might as well have.
No, I battled back.
And why is every
Sheesh.
opponent you play a Penn State?
It's.
I guess does every
No,
UW
that's-
system school
No,
play
no, no.
system school?
Yeah, yes. Every UW system school does, but it's not the same emblem in the same jersey.
Yes, it looks like. Does it
they're
not
all
look like he
playing the
plays
same?
for
No,
Penn State?
that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like each
That would
UW
be like Kyle. You played at UW
Whitewater.
Whitewater, but the jersey you wear looked like you played for
Wisconsin,
the Bats.
yeah, and having the logo and everything. That is the
It's a
biggest.
farce.
It's catfish. It's a huge catfish.
But
What
if you
conference
were
was that?
Cat, wouldn't you use that jersey? But I play for Penn
Exactly.
State.
I was going to say.
Back in the day, I would have. Hell yeah,
Exactly.
you saw that on my chest. That's it. Penn State.
You do catfish like ladies when you go to main campus. You just wear your Penn State jersey. Like, yeah, I'm an athlete. Play ball.
They're like, oh, you're a little skinny, huh? Are you a freshman?
This was my freshman year, yeah.
Oh, well, there it is. There it is.
And that's your only year?
Yeah. I hung up the cleats after that.
Was that your choice or the team's choice?
I went to Penn State College. I went to the
No,
main
no, no,
campus.
no.
year two.
Oh, I bet they were devastated
Let's
to
say
lose you.
Ckatts didn't bat 158. He batted 300.
They didn't bench him.
And I know. I'm saying you batted 300. You had, 10 homers, 30 ribbies because you didn't play a lot of games. Would you have kept your career going?
I could have batted 900 at Penn State Hazelton, and they would not give me a tryout at Penn State.
No. I'm just saying, would you have stayed to play baseball?
No.
You still wouldn't have stayed if you were the best player.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about it.
What was so bad, other than actually your real stats?
I wasn't delusional enough to think that I was doing anything in baseball. I only played baseball because I got scholarship money to not go to main campus for a year.
They gave you scholarship money?
Not to play
bat
baseball.
158?
Not to play baseball, but I got into the main campus, but they over-enrolled. It's too long, didn't read. Yeah.
Is this NAIA? It's not even NCAA?
This is I didn't start in high school. I was a bench player in high school baseball, but this team was so bad
So
that I
anyone
batted in the
could have
6
played.
hole. Yeah.
So Alex Strofe could have played.
Bro, how did they even recruit kids?
They did
didn't.
not.
So
They
you just
showed
so this
up.
is intramural. This is intramural.
This feels
No.
closer to intramural.
It was not
than
club.
real-
It was not
in the
intramural.
club. You're right.
This feels club.
This feels like club baseball.
It certainly was probably less competitive than most universities' club and intramural teams, but it, by definition, was not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm looking it up because the names. Okay, so it was the Penn State University Athletic Conference that you played in.
Yes, which we just play all of the branch campuses across the whole state.
So yeah,
and a
that's-
couple of schools of the blind at a conference play.
Bro, that's called club. So that's club.
Not club.
Club Ckatts Club.
There was club teams for volleyball and stuff.
Did you guys drink pina coladas after your wins because it was so rare?
No.
Since that's your favorite drink?
Yeah, we would not drink pina coladas. We would instead go out to eat, and it'd be paid for by the university, so we'd cash in on that.
Yeah, this is NAIA. It's not even NCAA. So you sitting here saying you and Ben were the same thing.
College athletes.
No, he said college. That was tricky.
Clever.
He said college athletes. He
Play
didn't
at the next
say
level.
NCAA.
Some people have their senior nights at high school. Your mom brings the flowers, and that's the final time you play the sport you love. Not me and Ben. Me and Ben took it to the next level.
How did you? So
You make me want to crawl out of my skin when you say we're on the same level.
So my question for you is, how exactly did you end up getting on the team?
You saw a flyer.
I showed up to the syllabus week, all athletics meeting, and I submitted my physical paperwork. And then I showed up at 5 a.m. on Monday morning. It's like out-of-season snowstorm workouts, and I was, taking batting practice. I said, hey, Ckatts.
Hitting bombs.
We could use someone like you. I also brought cereal to every game. I brought the snacks. So some Reese's Puffs.
He was the team mom.
Yeah.
He was the team mom.
Hey, he got at
Did
least.
you bring orange slices too?
No.
For the seventh inning stretch?
You know what's cool is that your high school career might have ended on a bench, but your college career didn't.
Exactly. Thank you, Kyle. Next level.
Glass half full, Kyle. That's why.
No, I mean, hey.
Me and Ben.
Since there was no Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust yesterday, we have to do Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust today. 800-990-3776. What's the record?
You are 10, 12, and 5. You're on a losing streak now.
Yeah, your questions are hard.
The callers seem to have ease with them.
That is true. I feel like I put up a good number, and it was 13 to like 8.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Went crazy. So if you're a brainiac, don't call in.
It was a grade school teacher, I believe, last week that took you down.
Yeah.
Just
What was her name?
TKO.
Oh,
Sarah?
yeah, that's right.
But don't
That's
just start blurting out names. You got to be right here. Don't disrespect the women. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Adam chimes in. I played basketball at the park after high school. I'm on the same level as Ben. That's the Ckatts version of this.
It basically was like anybody. I could have made the baseball team.
Caller 8, you're going to get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass if you get through them all. Your goal is to beat me and make my record worse. Brought to you by Lakeland University and Geist Garage Doors. That's 800-990-3776. Caller 8 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-ESPN. Caller 8, 800-990-3776. Talk to you in 2 minutes.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Loziga. Every morning, I talk about traffic backups and slowdowns around Milwaukee. At Sewer Ninjas, they help homeowners avoid a different kind of backup, a sewer backup. Sewer Ninjas is a Wisconsin family-owned company specializing in sewer camera inspections, drain cleaning, and trenchless repairs that can often be completed without tearing up your yard. Their goal is simple: find problems early and help homeowners avoid costly surprises. Learn more at sewerninjas.com. That's sewerninjas.com.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
This summer, escape to Lakeland Resort, where lake life meets resort luxury. Nestled along the shores of beautiful Delavan Lake, Lakeland is the perfect destination for a weekend getaway, family vacation, or even a few days to simply unplug and recharge. Enjoy boating and water sports, lakeside golf at Majestic Oaks, relaxing spa treatments, exceptional dining, and breathtaking sunsets along 2 miles of shoreline. Whether you're looking for adventure on the water or a quiet lakeside retreat, the perfect Wisconsin summer is waiting at Lakeland Resort. Visit lakelandresort.com to book your stay today.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy morning 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is Kyle and Brust here on ESPN Wisconsin. I'm Kyle Wallace. Ben Brust is hiding somewhere around this office here at the 3rd Street Market Hall. Ckatts holding it down behind the board. And it is time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And today we have Bill in New Berlin joining us for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? What's happening, Bill?
How's it going, man?
It's going well. It's going well. How you feeling about today going against Ben Brust for Are You Smarter Than?
Oh, man, I don't know. I've tried to get through a couple times. I usually just do okay if I play along, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So what are your credentials? Well, what are you an educator, teacher? What are you smart at? Good at?
Man, I'm good at sports all around. Used to kind of do sports in my previous career a little bit, so that's pretty much it. But I like to spit some random knowledge at people once in a while.
Absolutely. Cool. All right, well, here we go. Let's see how you do. I have confidence in you, and I think that random knowledge hopefully works today. As the open plays, get mentally ready as we have time. Right, it is time now for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that fits your needs at lakeland.edu. Also sponsored by Geist Garage Doors, your local trusted garage door company for over 70 years. Don't think twice. Call Geist.
And like we said before, we got Bill from New Berlin here to try to beat Ben Brust and Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Bill, here is how it works. You get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we will come back to that question if we have time at the end. Bill, you ready to rock and roll, man?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Finish the brand slogan, maybe she's born with.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
What is the largest organ in the human body?
Skin.
Which company's mascot is the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Pillsbury.
What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
100.
Which U.S. president was assassinated in 1865?
Abe Lincoln.
Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, and who were the 3 original American Idol judges?
Randy Jackson.
What animal is known as a ship of the desert?
Hippo.
Who wrote The Shining?
Repeat the question.
Who wrote The Shining?
Stephen King.
What animal is a baby deer called?
A fawn.
How many atoms of hydrogen are combined with 1 atom of oxygen to make water?
2.
Mick Jagger is the lead singer and co-founder of this English rock band.
Rolling Stone.
Who wrote Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling.
What animal is a baby kangaroo called?
Pass.
What country is home to the Taj Mahal?
Pass.
All right. I mean, I was gonna say you got time to answer it, but you said pass, and we're gonna play by the rules here, and we'll just pass on that one. But what was that? A 10 spot? 11 spot?
I'm seeing 11.
11. All right. I mean, hey, Bill, for you saying that, all right, yeah, Ben Brust is here. Hey, Ben.
I'm so angry.
Because Ben has been caught cheating before, so now he acts like he's.
What do you have the game?
Allegedly.
No, he's cheated before.
Allegedly.
No, it wasn't allegedly.
Allegedly.
You cheated.
Allegedly.
There is no alleged. You cheated.
Allegedly.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, you're playing against Bill in New Berlin, Ben Brust, Bill in New Berlin. His credentials are he plays along with you, and this is his first time calling in, having a chance to play against you. I think he put up a pretty valiant effort, and we'll see how you do. How you feeling, Ben?
Always good, even if it's bad.
Do you think you're going to win today?
I don't know. One of our interns made it seem like it was really hard.
Oh, what number do you think you got to get to win? What's your goal?
Just let me play the damn game.
I'm trying to figure out what you.
I'm going to give it my best and let the results.
I like to know a number of what he wants to aim for.
15. I aim for 15 out of 15 every time.
Oh, you're not a loser in life.
So you're
this
0
game.
for, right?
Yeah,
I feel like you've never gone.
No, there's only been one perfect score in the history of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Not for me.
Was it when you were cheating?
No, it was not for me. Actually, there's been a couple when Mark Tauscher had his kids with the questions and answers in front of them, but while they played me, which was wrong. But there was a perfect score by a fan and caller.
Well, not you then. Won't be you today. All right, you already know what it is. Are you?
You don't know that. I'm striving for 15 for 15.
You're not going to get 15. 15 questions, 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we'll come to that question if we have time in the end. Ben Brust, are you ready to play? Are you smarter than Ben Brust? Or I should say everybody's smarter than Ben Brust.
Ooh, nailed it. Yeah.
Oh. All right, here we go. Start the clock in 3.
That air quality, huh?
The spit went down the wrong throat there. That was, I don't have any water. Pipe. I don't have any water, so this might be a struggle. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Finish the brand slogan. Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's born with it?
Yes.
Sass.
What is the largest organ in the human body?
Skin.
Which company's mascot is the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Pillsbury.
What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
100 degrees.
Which U.S. president was assassinated in 1865?
Lincoln.
Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, and who were the 3 original American Idol judges?
That's my dog. Pass.
What animal is known as the ship of the desert?
The ship?
Yes.
Lizards.
Who wrote The Shining?
George Orwell.
What animal is a baby deer called?
A joey.
How many atoms?
No. There's a buck and a Bambi. Pass.
Bambi. How many atoms of hydrogen are combined with 1 atom of oxygen to make water?
2.
Mick Jagger is the lead singer and co-founder of the English rock band
Beatles.
Who wrote Harry Potter?
Oh, man. What's her name? J.K. Rowling.
What animal is a baby kangaroo called?
Joey.
What country is home to the Taj Mahal?
India.
I mean, nice. Nice, Ben. Nice.
We went to the review table.
Review table.
The ball was off the fingers on that last one.
Well,
It
no,
counts.
it's when the last one, as long as the question's read before the buzzer.
Yeah. And plus, it didn't matter.
Still counts. Just wanted to.
Yeah, it didn't
What'd he
matter.
get?
Good job, Ben.
You got a valiant score of 8. Congratulations,
That's
Ben.
good.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Yeah, you're not good enough.
It's over halfway to your goal.
I like the summertime. Folks are free during the summer, and
Their
cooking.
minds are good.
They're
not
cooking.
less stressed.
The guy who you lost, Bill in New Berlin. Shout out to Bill in New Berlin. Bill got the first 6 questions right, and then he proceeded. The next one he missed was number 13. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy. All right, well.
Get through them.
All right, here we go. So finish the brand slogan. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Huh?
Maybe it's Maybelline. You never heard of Maybelline before? Like shampoo and all that for women? Yeah, well, he got it right. What is the largest organ in the human body? Skin. Good job, Ben. Which company's mascot is the Pillsbury Doughboy? Pillsbury, and the answer there. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius? Good job, 100 degrees. Which U.S. president was assassinated? Do you know any other president assassinated other than Lincoln?
Kennedy.
Okay, so you know 2. He just got the year right. That's good.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, and
Randy Jackson.
Did you even get this one? You passed.
Well, I thought I usually get through
You said,
them
that's
all.
my dog. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, I wanted to get back to it, and I figured it'd come to me.
It didn't have time to. What animal is known as the ship of the desert? These were both bad answers by both of you. The lizard. Ship of the desert. Lizard. Huh?
Ship.
Are lizards in the desert?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it's a camel.
In the movie Holes, they are.
Okay. It's a camel. Ship of the desert, because people ride them.
Yep.
They say their humps are filled with water, so they claim. I don't know. Who wrote The Shining? Who did he say?
George Orwell.
Yeah, you just okay. You don't say George Orwell when it matters. Stephen King.
I love Stevie's books.
What? Obviously not enough to know exactly the title of them. What animal is a baby deer called? A fawn. A fawn. How many atoms of hydrogen are combined with 1 atom of oxygen to make water? 2. Very good, Ben.
H2O.
Yeah. Mick Jagger is the lead singer and co-founder of this English rock band. The Rolling Stones. Mick
Hey,
Jagger
I didn't
was,
say AC/DC this time.
but Mick Jagger was never part of the Beatles. That's actually very disappointing. Who wrote Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling. You got that right. What animal's a baby kangaroo called? You knew it was a joey. What country is the home of the Taj Mahal? This is one that you got right that he did not. India. Very good. And the last question, we won't get to it because it doesn't matter. We can save it for next week.
What did he get?
Yeah, an 11.
And he only answered 13 questions? Or no, 14. He got 11 out of 14. He didn't get the last two right.
He passed on a couple, so like, I'm assuming it was wrong if he revisited.
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
good
I'm
effort.
doing well.
Not
Relatively.
Good. Yeah, you're not doing well enough.
Man.
You only need 2 more to get to the over/under for the year.
Great seeing Lakeland University at the ESPN Milwaukee Open, because Are You Smarter Than Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University, Wisconsin's leader in flexible, personalized education. Whether you're starting college, finishing your degree, or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. And, of course, by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice. Call Geist.
I'm happy you got the Pillsbury answer correct. You took a little bit long.
I almost overthought it. Almost overthought it.
Didn't have enough time because you overthought it.
Colston Loveland can't keep the Packers' name out of his mouth.
Or his mind.
Or his mind. Even better, Kyle. What'd he say? We'll share and tell you next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying?
That's 100% what you're saying. Now, I disagree.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm Elizabeth Lintonen in for Debbie Lazaga. We've got a crash on the exit to Highland Avenue on I-43 South, causing backups up near Capitol Drive. I-41 is slow southbound from before Good Hope Road to Capitol, northbound a little before North Avenue through Burleigh. I-94 at the usual construction zone, slow through the stadium interchange in both directions. Traffic is brought to you by James Imaging Systems, your local document imaging partner, dedicated to helping businesses do business better. Visit jamesimaging.com. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, and smoky, low of 72. Tomorrow, smoky, warm, and humid, slight chance of a pop-up storm, high of 85. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Elizabeth Lintonen on 94.5 ESPN.
Calling all middle school volleyball players, ESPN Wisconsin and the Wisconsin Badgers women's volleyball team are hosting a free volleyball clinic on Tuesday, July 21st at Vincent High School. Learn from one of the nation's top programs, sharpen your skills, and have some fun on the court. Plus, every participant will have a chance to win tickets to the AVCA First Serve volleyball event at Pfizer Forum this August. Space is limited, so don't wait. Register today at uwvolleyballclinic.com. That's uwvolleyballclinic.com. Presented by UW Credit Union and Visit Milwaukee.
It's a winning explosion at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. This July, Winplosion rockets in, bursting with $300,000 in cash and reward play. For your shot at winning, just play with your rewards card. Then join us for the Thursday night prize drawings. Plus, every Winplosion entry also counts toward the big WinFest Grand Finale in September. It's Winplosion. Big bang, big bucks. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Ready for a weekend you won't forget? Get to the Brewers series against the Rockies Friday, July 24th through Sunday the 26th. There's a game for every fan. See a Brewers postgame alumni legends game on Friday. Then collect a Brewers Guess Who giveaway Saturday night, courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Looking for an unbeatable family day? Join the crew Sunday when the first 5,000 kids get a local artist t-shirt giveaway designed by Unfinished Legacy. Get tickets at brewers.com.
No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Wisconsin, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Beer. Specifically, great beer. And if you haven't met Yingling yet, allow me to introduce you. Yingling is the oldest brewery in America, founded in Pottsville, PA in 1829. 197 years, 6 generations of family-owned brewing. Do you know how they became America's oldest brewery? By making great beer. This is a real American beer. Smooth, rich, and finally here in Wisconsin. So grab a Yingling, raise a glass, and celebrate history the way it was meant to be celebrated, by drinking it. Yingling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Upgrade your sleep and save on a Beauty Rest mattress at Steinhoffels. Listen, if you want to have a better night's sleep and you've been thinking about getting a brand new mattress, you already know where you need to go. You should go to Steinhoffels. And right now, listen, when you go to Steinhoffels, you can get a free foundation with your Beauty Rest mattress purchase. Yes, a free foundation with your Beauty Rest mattress purchase. And queens only start at $14.99, or you can step it up to luxury of a Beauty Rest Black King adjustable base set and get $500 in instant savings. Plus, when you work with Steinhoffels, you can get 60 months financing. Yes, better sleep has never been more affordable. Don't overpay for a great night of sleep. Shop in store or online at steinhoffels.com. Listen, y'all, relax. It's Steinhoffels.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. We've been talking about how there is no real big events tonight in the sporting world. So, that being said, wanted to know if you could rewatch only one game for the rest of your life. What would you choose? A lot of answers came in. Nothing that was overwhelming in terms of the majority, other than Game 6 of the Milwaukee Bucks championship game. And there was a lot of Packers memories. A lot of Packers memories. Maybe when Packers started to own the Bears. That came up a lot. 2010 NFC Championship game, played in 11 against the Bears when Jay Cutler did his little MCL thing, and Packers go on to win the Super Bowl.
He was riding a bicycle. Bicycle Cutler.
Now, since the 2 comeback victories that the Bears had against the Packers, a lot of conversation back and forth, but mostly from the Bears side, I'd say. I mean, it's not good when your season ends 21-3 at halftime, 21-6 in the fourth quarter.
Nope.
Colston Loveland was on Bussin' with the Boys. He's their young tight end who spoke about how much he's thinking about the Green Bay Packers.
It's like in the building, what are you doing to beat Ohio State every day? That was where it was in Michigan. Every TV, everything. That's how it is. And at the Bears, everyone's only talking about the Packers. Owners, hey, like, you know, it's just, you can't go a day without talking about them, talk about beating them, talk about the bad things. So it's very comparable.
Kyle, this is right up your alley. You say the goal is to win a Super Bowl and beating the Bears is second.
It's so embarrassing. I mean, that's absolutely embarrassing. What's so funny is that Bears fans swear up and down, oh my gosh, we're always in your mind. That's all Packers fans think about. And I done told y'all for years that the Chicago Bears winning a Super Bowl is something, of course, they would love to do, but they understand how bad they have been for so long. Winning a Super Bowl was out of the realm of possibility. So what they did was they lowered their bar to their Super Bowl came every year where they had 2 shots at it by simply beating the Green Bay Packers. And Colston Loveland, who is just a rookie, he's only been with the team for a year, and he lets everybody know that the Green Bay Packers are the Northern Star for the Chicago Bears. That's what they aspire to be. That's what they aspire to judge their success of the season off. Not just winning in the playoffs, but no, beating the Green Bay Packers. It's not only on the players' minds, it's on the coaches' minds, it's on the fans' minds, and it's on the owners' minds. And I know for a fact that Chicago Bears as an organization will have a losing season, but will brag about the fact that they beat the Green Bay Packers. That is absolutely embarrassing. While Packers fans and Green Bay Packers as an organization are focused on being a championship organization, Chicago Bears fans and their owners are focused on beating the Green Bay Packers. That is so embarrassing, and he said it out loud. That's what their tight end said out loud.
It felt like this was something that we all kind of felt, right? And even with the interactions in the season between Ben Johnson, Matt LaFleur, going back to before the season, the Bears did win when Christian Watson tore his ACL and Love got a little stinger. The narrative was, oh, we're 1-0 against the Packers in 2026. You know, like that's to me when it started. And then obviously when you have it go down the way it did last year, you're like, all right, like, and then there was the cheese graters and all, like it just kept going and going and going. And you start thinking this narrative in your head is like, all right, it's all about the Packers. Then it's just from Bears fans. No, it's not about the Packers. But then how am I supposed to take any Bear fan talking about, no, it's not about the Packers seriously when you hear from Colston Loveland?
That's y'all guy. Like, that's the dude that y'all fighting tooth and nail for, claiming he's going to be the best tight end in football, saying he was the best rookie tight end last year. That's y'all dude. That's your number one pass catcher going into next season, and he's letting everybody know that it's about the Packers. That's just so embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing that you're so focused on beating the Packers that it means everything. And to know that this organization, this franchise, has put so much energy and effort into beating the Packers, and they went on a 12-game losing streak.
And by the way, we can go back even further, Kyle. Every single coach that has been introduced in the press conference, what is the number one theme?
And what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to beat the Green Bay Packers. We're going to beat the Packers. Every coach talks about beating the Packers in their introductory press conference.
They did do that last year.
No, they did.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
I mean,
in heartbreaking fashion twice.
They absolutely did.
Backbreaking, heartbreaking, however you want to put it.
But again, obviously the franchise overall, their biggest issue is that from ownership, the ownership obviously makes it a priority that we want to make sure we beat those Packers. I'm sure when they hired Matt LaFleur in Green Bay, they didn't say, Matt, hey, and another thing, we got to keep beating those Chicago Bears. They didn't say that. They said, Matt, hey, we want to build a championship organization, and you got a coach that we believe that can take us there. Meanwhile, the Bears are saying, the Bears are saying, oh, well, we want to try to win, but boy, you know, Ben Johnson, if you beat those Packers, that'd be great. I'm telling you, it makes their season by simply beating the Packers, and that's so embarrassing because the NFL isn't about just beating one team. The NFL is about trying to win a title. And knowing that in Chicago, it literally means everything to them to beat the Green Bay Packers is hilarious. The cheese grater is so embarrassing because I don't know for a fact, but let's be honest.
Well, I mean, you don't know for a fact, but the fact that they were ready to go after they won the regular season game.
Yeah, they had the cheese graters ready in Green Bay. And then they couldn't take them out, so they probably had to pack them away. And
we don't know that.
Well, I'm just saying, we don't know. But they had they were an onside kick away from losing in the
and not
even having that. So just understand if they had them ready in Chicago when we played the Bears, they probably had them in Green Bay. It's just embarrassing. It's weird, but again. Kudos to them. They went 2-1 against the Packers. They won when it mattered against the Packers in the playoffs. So they get that, but they got to start shifting their focus and beating the Packers because if you're only worried about beating the Packers, you're gonna blow all of it too early.
But I want to know there's levels to this, especially with you, Kyle. Your number one goal as a Green Bay Packer fan is you want to see another Super Bowl.
Want to win a Super Bowl. That's the only thing.
And then I saw number 2 is to beat the Chicago Bears.
Hell no.
That was on social media yesterday.
No, that was
Ckatts, what did it say?
It was misleading.
If you were to rank in terms of priority, beating the Bears and winning a Super Bowl, which one would be 1 and which one would be 2?
Yeah, you only gave me 2 options.
Okay, then that's very misleading.
It is misleading.
You put them in a box.
They try to put me in a box to try to get them Chicago Bears fans mad at me because Chicago Bears fans are so dang sensitive and they are easy to be triggered. But no,
Some would say you're sensitive and easily triggered as well.
Depending on what it is. What you mean?
The word travels.
No, I ain't worried about it. But here's the thing. I don't care about beating the Bears. Like I want to beat the Bears.
But my question was going to be then like if there's hypotheticals here because you were in a box earlier in 2 hypotheticals.
Yeah, they put me in a box.
Maybe I'll put you in a box here.
All right, let me just go ahead climb inside of this box.
Packers have the exact same season they did, but only play the Bears twice, beat the Bears twice, lose in the wild card round.
Mm-hmm.
Packers win a playoff game, lose in the divisional round, but lose to the Bears twice.
Ugh. Well, I hate both scenarios.
But, like, they're realistic scenarios.
What do you mean they're realistic scenarios?
They haven't been to an NFC Championship game since Love LaFleur, and, like, just to, like, say it's not realistic is unfair to the projections of where they are in a win-loss total and to make the playoffs and to win the Super Bowl.
I hate getting blown out in the playoff. I'd much rather win a playoff game than sweep the Bears. I've been there, done that. We've beat them, 11, 12 times in a row? Been there, done that.
That would be 1-4 in your last 5 against the Bears.
Cool, but we progressed in the playoffs, not to a place that I would want us to go. But I want to win the playoffs. That's the biggest thing for me. I want us to win the Super Bowl. And if we lose to the Bears twice, but we win our first round game in the playoffs and we go to the divisional round, well, that's a step in the right direction.
Carlos Talking Text Line says, Kyle sure talks about the Bears and Bears fans a lot for someone who doesn't have them living in his head.
Bro,
that's a good point.
It's
a good point, Ron.
Ron. Who was that? Ron and the Key?
No, Ron and the Ski.
Hey, okay, Ron. Can you? I just want you to look at your little FM dial. What does it say? It says 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee. 94.5.
He's usually listening on the app.
Okay, all right. The Wisconsin On Demand or ESPN Wisconsin app. Yeah. And here's
you know
the thing.
That one?
Yeah,
I say every day.
I do know that one as well. I got to download it on my phone. And you should get it as well. It's beautiful. It works great. Here's the thing. Colston Loveland gave us ammo to talk about. The NFL gave us ammo to talk about. And when you disrespect the Green Bay Packers, you disrespect Jordan Love, or you talk about how much we're on your mind, how you're basically thinking about us nonstop down in Chicago, we got to react to it. We have to. That's my job, is to react to the stupid things coming out of Chicago or the stupid thoughts coming out of Chicago. That's my job. And tell you how great the Packers are when they're great.
Are they great?
Oh, yeah, the Packers are great.
The whole narrative is they're good, not great.
No,
you say it yourself.
I didn't.
Yes, you do. We know they're good, not great.
They're good,
not great until they prove that they're great.
They're really, really good.
You didn't even say great there.
They're really, really good.
See,
when you just say good,
you're just a lie.
Saying good just doesn't. It seems like it's.
They're good, not great.
They're really, really good.
They're not really, really good.
Oh, they're really good.
They're not the definition of really, really good.
No, they were last year until people got hurt. They were.
But that's not.
Actually, I would argue they were a great football team until everybody got hurt.
I'm not saying that they weren't, but the full season is the full season.
Okay, but yeah, injuries can derail a full season
for any team.
Yeah,
not just the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, what team made it to the Super Bowl and lost the players?
Also, every Super Bowl, if you look at it, they probably have less amount of injuries of teams in both representation of AFC, NFC of teams.
So you're saying the Packers are
maybe they need to look at their training staff.
Ooh, maybe it is. So you're saying the Packers are
they're good. No, they're good, not great. The last 3 years they've been good, not great.
No, they're great.
The last 3 years they've been good, not great.
Yeah, in results, but the team last year was great.
End results.
Before
you
they
said
got
the point.
Before they got injured.
End results. What is great, and I can say that without any asterisk, like Kyle's trying to do for himself, is Iron Jock. And Iron Jock is back with a phenomenal deal for you. July 9th through the 19th, when you spend $30 or more at ironjock.com, you're going to get a free pair of Iron Jock low-cut performance socks automatically added to your order. So take advantage of Iron Jock's latest summer offer and stock up on gear built for training, travel, golf, grilling out, or just staying active. Iron Jock gear is built for all, and it's built in Wisconsin. So shop at ironjock.com. It's ironjoc.com, because when you spend $30 or more at ironjock.com, you're going to get a free pair of Iron Jock low-cut performance socks automatically added to your order. That's ironjock.com. We continue next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have an incident on the ramp to Lincoln Memorial heading eastbound on 794. The shoulders are blocked due to that incident. We also are still seeing clearance from the crash on the exit to Highland Avenue on I-43 southbound from earlier. That's causing delays up near Capitol Drive. We're still seeing significant slowdowns on I-41 southbound from Good Hope Road to Capitol, northbound a little before North Avenue through Hampton, as well as delays through the construction zone on I-94 through the Stadium Interchange. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes. You earned it. They help you keep it. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, and smoky. Low of 72. Tomorrow, smoky, warm, and humid. Slight chance of a pop-up storm. High of 85. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Elizabeth Linton in on 94.5 ESPN.
Kevin Rett from Mentality Men's Health. Here's what we've learned in treating 25,000 men. You can't just rely on testosterone alone anymore. To run at full capacity, your body needs peptide therapy on top of your TRT. Our physician's treatment designed to support your recovery, repair, and performance with peptide therapy. A custom plan around your numbers, monitored every step of the way. Testosterone levels the field, and peptides drive your results. Start today at lowtusa.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Summer and baseball go hand in hand, and as a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers, Carbless is helping fans swing into full flavor all season long. Whether you're at the ballpark, tailgating with friends, or catching the game from home, Carbless delivers bold flavor in a convenient canned cocktail that's ready wherever summer takes you. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 100 calories, gluten-free and full of flavor. Carbless. Find your bliss near you at drinkcarbless.com.
Enjoy Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox, at the Bud Pavilion this Wednesday at State Fair Park. This week, don't miss Generation Z as they deliver an incredible live concert experience. Enjoy live music starting at 7 from the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park this Wednesday with Generation Z.
At Big Fish Contracting, we want every home project to be a good story worth sharing. That's why we as a team aim to exceed your expectations. We can improve any aspect of your home. Everything from a complex remodel to the essential roof, gutters, siding, and windows. Integrity, humility, and kindness are why we've grown in southeastern Wisconsin for the last 2 decades. Visit bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Milwaukee Weight Loss knows the secret to losing up to a pound of fat every day with no drugs or surgery, and they'll show you how to keep it off for good. Get your confidence and your health back right now. $200 off the summer special for limited time only. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com now to book your free consultation. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace. And although the trade deadline in the MLB is not until August 3rd, Kyle's like trying to do a mini victory lap. Like, look, they brought up prospects. They made a trade today.
No, victory lap is crazy.
It's the way you sound when you talk about it.
No,
For those who missed it, there was a trade made between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. The Brewers receive longtime starter Lance McCullers Jr., a young left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen, Colton Gordon, and they receive cash. Yeah.
Cha-ching, baby, cha-ching.
But they did trade. It didn't sound like there was going to be prospects or players. Most recently drafted, Jaden Fielder.
He was undrafted.
So. Undrafted signed?
Yeah, they signed him. Only 20-something rounds now. Yeah, so look, Prince's son.
Well, it was
Prince Fields after getting CC.
I saw an article. It was written how cool a full circle moment it was, and then bow.
I mean, it was
Life
a cool.
comes at you fast.
Yeah, it shows, and obviously, if the Houston Astros are saying we'll take him off your hands, that means that he might be doing decently well in the minors, and they said we'll take him. So congratulations to little Jaden Fielder, Prince's son. But yeah, I mean, this is the most Brewers-like trade that they're making. You know, you saw what they did last year, going for Shelby Miller, and I think Jordan Montgomery was the other pitcher that they tried to trade for sure, Shelby Miller. But trying to trade for these pitchers that, you know, they're going to try to be reclamation projects. The Brewers are not looking to get rid of their young talent because I don't know if the Brewers really believe that this team is 100% positioned and ready to take advantage of the window of opportunity to win a World Series.
So fascinating to say with how their record is what it is at the All-Star break.
We'll see. They still got a couple weeks. They
have plenty of time.
I mean, yeah, they have plenty.
And I know the way you talk about it, it doesn't, like when you say, well, no, I want them to make a trade. It doesn't sound sincere.
No, I want to make a trade, but
because you always go, well, the Brewers don't think they're in the window to do something before the deadline. What do you think? Do you think they're in a window where they should do something to make a trade, Mr. Just poo-pooer?
I don't think the Brewers have enough experience in the pitching staff, and I don't trust 100% the bats. They don't have enough power in the line. I mean,
here comes 2030 Kyle.
Rake Bowers may be, but like, can you really depend on Rake the Jake Bowers to hit clutch home runs in the playoffs? I'm not sure about that. And so that is my biggest concern, is that they don't have a big bat that is a consistent bat in that lineup each and every game that at any moment can change the game with the swing of the bat. That is what is part of the formula, what you need to do to win a World Series. Or you got to have and for the Brewers, they're not spending enough money right now for them to win a World Series. They're just not. You got to buy. You don't have to buy championships, but you need to have guys that are making a lot of money in order to win championships. Look at all the payrolls of teams that are going to the World Series and winning the World Series. They ain't got payrolls close to the Brewers.
I was wondering why you weren't so annoyed. Not even annoyed's not the right word, but like you're just like, it's the All-Star break. Because again, like you don't care about 2026. You're on 2030. You don't think the Brewers are in a spot where they can compete for a championship or compete with the Dodgers. Even though I think based off what they did last year and the way that they've gotten themselves to 22 games above 500 heading into the All-Star break would tell you that they're on pace to do.
They didn't close the gap of 4 games. They're getting swept. There's such a huge gap in playoff experience, moxie, and guys who have been there, done that, versus the Brewers. There is a big gap. The Brewers in the offseason did not go out there and acquire some guys to help them get over the hump. They didn't do that. And so that's why when I look at the season, it's like, okay, they're a good team. They're a really good team. And the Brewers, can they go to the World Series? Absolutely. But the hill for them to climb is a very steep hill because the Brewers didn't go out in the offseason and add any arms. We were talking about trading Trevor McGill in the offseason. We traded away Freddie Peralta. If you really believed that you were going to be a World Series team, you wouldn't have been concerned about Freddie Peralta going into the last year of his contract. You say, you know what, that $8 million or whatever the heck he's going to make, whatever, we'll rather have him this year because we want to make sure we have the best pitching staff than trade him for some prospects. So if you really want to win a championship, you take all the group pieces you can.
Who said Freddie can't come back? Mark Tauscher, Gabe Neitzel throwing out. They want Freddie back.
I mean, he's going to come at the cheap. He's going to come at the cheap now that he's just a half-season rental in the way that he's pitched this year. It's been a disaster for that team. Poor Freddie. I think he's much better than what he's displaying out there in New York.
He also gets horrible defense.
Oh, my gosh.
Their errors are ridiculous.
I watched one start of Freddie, and I said, this defense is terrible.
He's not
terrible.
He's used to having a well put together group behind him.
That plays a huge role in the success of some of these pitchers. So I would take Freddie back, but overall, I just don't believe that the Brewers looked at this season and said, "Yep, let's do everything we can to position ourselves to win a World Series." I think they said, "Let's continue to think about development." What team that is pursuing a World Series brings up 2 rookies who are 22 and 21 years old to be in their lineup and play significant roles? You don't do that. You don't get rookies. You get veterans.
But the Brewers aren't like most teams and have to operate differently.
Well, if you want to win a World Series, you need to operate like World Series teams do. And I can tell you, the Dodgers aren't looking forward to. They're not talking about the young prospect they're going to bring up that's going to help them win a championship. If they need to get a piece, they're going to trade for a piece that has been there, done that, or a piece that is really, really good in baseball, not a piece that's going to try to figure out how to be a major leaguer.
You've made it really unfun to enjoy talking about the Milwaukee Brewers.
No, I'm just being honest. Like, what's wrong with me?
I'm just being honest.
I'm saying enjoy the season. This is great. And then if they do
enjoy the season, this is great.
And if
then
they
it's
make
over.
a run,
it's over. Don't
even
get your hopes up for the playoffs, everybody. Kyle Wallace, the baseball guru, says the Brewers can't do it.
If they make a run in the playoffs, it makes it that much more enjoyable.
No,
that
you don't
much
get to
more
enjoy
great.
it.
Yeah, yes, I do. I get to
don't.
enjoy it. Just because I live in a world where I'm realistic doesn't mean I can't enjoy it if the Brewers shock me. Yes, I would love for the Brewers to shock me. But listen, there is a way to win a championship, and the Brewers right now are not following that. This would not be the season where the Brewers are actually following that script.
You don't know that.
Okay, we'll see.
The trade deadline has not come and gone.
They didn't have a championship offseason. They didn't. You know they didn't.
What could they have done in the offseason?
Get a legit. I don't know. Well, you're talking about trading Trevor McGill and Trevor being hurt last year. Maybe have a for sure closer.
Do you realize how great he's been the last 20 outings?
No, what I'm saying is
he's back to pitching like an all-star.
But when they came into the season, wait a minute. When they came into the season, he was not the guy where you're saying he's the closing pitcher. I'm saying a team that has World Series aspirations don't come into a season like that. You don't come into a season where you don't find, last year you didn't have a single player hit over 30 home runs. You don't go out there and try to find a big bat. No, a championship team says we got to find a big bat.
Ryan from McGuanago, I'm with you. Why does Kyle feel such a need to be a hater? I don't know. I
don't see how I'm being a hater right now.
You're hating on any opportunity. You said enjoy the season. Enjoy the season. It's not going to happen. Enjoy the season.
We should have fun.
You're making it seem like you'd be shocked if they do something special. When this year, I think
you think they're making moves.
I do.
Like significant moves.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that you think the Brewers are going to go get a frontline starter on one or two guy?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And
you didn't say it with confidence. Yes. Yes. Ben Brust, who loves to talk, he said yes.
I'm also not in the front office.
Yes.
I'm not in the front office.
Dude,
so
if you believed it, you say, yeah, of course they're going to do that.
Of course they should do that.
Of
course they should.
Coulda, woulda,
of course
shoulda.
they should.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But Ben Brust,
of course they should.
Come August 3rd, we're going to be saying, but didn't.
According to you, not according to me.
I hope they do. Prove me wrong. And don't just get a pitcher, get a bat too. Because you
Did
can't
the Packers
have
a championship offseason?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I'm going to tell you about Road America, located conveniently between Milwaukee, Madison, and Green Bay in Elkhart Lake. Stay for the weekend, camp on site, bring the family into an experience that you can enjoy and make memories. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate, which is an amazing thing when it comes to today's world. Free, kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate, that's a no-brainer. You got WeatherTech with Brian Redmond coming up, so you got to get your tickets. You have to at roadamerica.com. I've said it a million times and say it again. roadamerica.com. It has everything laid out for you to figure out what weekend you can enjoy, and you know what's next. That's Brian Redmond's Vintage Weekend at Road America, roadamerica.com. I made Kyle uncomfortable. Maybe not Kyle, but somebody else uncomfortable earlier. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this, and Summit Credit Union's got you.
You already know that Kessler's is the world's largest employee-owned group of jewelry stores.
We were recently told that Kessler's is the fastest growing group of jewelry stores in America.
Well, it just goes to show you.
Show you what?
That people like to feel good.
What do you mean?
Rick, you know how many people will drop by and look in the showcases and have some coffee and chat with their sales associates?
Yes.
That doesn't happen at other stores.
Really?
People come to Kessler's because it brightens their day.
It makes them feel good.
It certainly makes me feel good.
Tell me why.
Well, everyone's always in a good mood. And everything is clean and sparkling and romantic and happy.
It feels like sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it?
Sarah, that's exactly what it feels like.
When you're having a great day, come to Kessler's.
Have some coffee and let us clean your jewelry.
Our jewelry cleaning equipment is completely different than what you have at home.
And we're delighted to do it for free, of course.
Welcome to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Ckatts Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Ckatts Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When you're looking for windows and doors, it shouldn't include haggling, and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't do that. If you just have a consultation with them, you're going to hear how they do things, feel how they work with you. They stick to the straightforward pricing, honest conversations. They help homeowners find what's the right fit for their home. No high-pressure sales tactics, and a shout-out to their team yesterday that I saw at the Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open. When you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors Wisconsin, the same team that manufactures your windows and doors is going to sell, install, and service them. And that's a conversation I had with Joe Franco yesterday about some servicing that was needed. He's like, oh, yeah, we're on it. We got the permit ready to go. We're going to stop by, get that fixed, and then getting ready for the back door to come into the house, keep the cold air in, keep the warm air out, and vice versa when you get into the winter. Schedule your free in-home consultation at PellaWI.com. That's PellaWI.com. Kyle and Brust. I don't know, like, I saw Kyle walk in to go use the restroom, and I had to as well. And I don't know, you were doing your business. I just gave you a little push.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there, unzip my stuff, and starting to use the bathroom, and all of a sudden I see Ben Brust walk in, and Ben Brust, like a weirdo, comes and touches me as I am.
I did like you.
You touched me.
I pushed you in the back lightly.
Kyle,
where?
In the back. He touched me, pushed me in the back as I am using the bathroom at the stall, which is weird and odd. And then he goes into a stall himself.
Yes, Ed.
And so
restroom.
he goes into the stall himself to use the restroom, and there's 3 stalls.
I thought the bar one was taken.
There's 3 options, and he chooses
it's
the
also
stall.
In poor taste. It's in poor taste to choose the handicap.
No, I don't know whatever. It is. He chooses the stall that is directly next to me. So while I'm peeing, I may have to smell whatever's coming out of his bowel movement, coming out of his body. I'm like, oh my gosh! And so as he sits down, I don't hear him really take the toilet roll, because when I use the bathroom, I go ahead and I make sure I line up the toilet. Oh, well, you did it. You did it extremely quick.
Expert
I
quick.
said Bear Bum Benny. That's what I was thinking. Is Bear Bum Benny. That's unreal. Argentina just came back
again.
Up to 2-1. Unbelievable. Bear Bum Benny. That's what I saw. So
I got your foot too.
And Ben, and as I'm peeing, Ben touches my dang foot. And I'm like, this dude is weird. But as we're all doing this gentleman walks in very urgently because he has to use the bathroom. He walks in, and the weird thing is he goes in the middle stall. The third stall is open, but he goes next to Ben.
Are you sure? The third? I swear.
No, it was open. The door was closed because I literally looked when I went. When I left out, I washed my hands and I got the paper towel from the far right.
And you're looking under stalls?
Well, I didn't see anybody's feet. I was just looking for feet. So I wasn't looking too hard. But as we're in there, me and Ben are going back and forth. And the man goes in there and rush.
You started chirping me.
I was chirping Ben.
I didn't make anyone comfortable. You started talking. You made this guy uncomfortable.
And the man, he's rushing to try to use the bathroom. And then all of a sudden, he gets up and he leaves. He leaves in a rush. So much in a rush that I say, oh, Ben, we done made the man leave. And somebody who was coming in was like, yeah, he left in a hurry. And I was like, poor guy. He felt very uncomfortable because it's weird.
I didn't do anything. You were doing a lot of talk. All you did was talk in there.
I guess it's pretty weird to hear two grown men talking while you're trying to do your business in the bathroom. It has to be very odd.
Is it? Is it that weird?
It must be.
Ckatts, would you be fine?
Oh, I'd hightail out of there.
Like Seriously? He did. He hightailed up out of there.
Uh-huh.
Quickly.
Listen, you need things to be calm and peaceful when you're doing that in public. Like, you need to be in a safe space. It's primal.
It's not. There can be times you be sitting there and you hear noises from other people. That doesn't make me feel safe.
But, Ben, you have dogs, right?
How do dogs have
let him
to do
finish.
with this?
Let him finish.
Kyle, you don't like dogs.
No, I don't like. That's what I'm curious to know. Well, I don't dislike dogs.
You don't like dogs?
No, I just don't want them as pets.
Now, when your dog is doing a number two, your dog looks at you. Why? It's a compromising position.
Uh-huh.
They
don't have stall doors around them.
Wait,
what are you doing?
Dogs look at you when they're pooping?
Yeah, they look up to make sure like they're safe.
It's the most vulnerable they feel. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they look up, say, ain't nobody coming around me to try to attack me.
If someone comes, is someone going to get me?
You've got my 6, right? That's pretty much how they act.
Wow.
So that's kind of in all of us mammals.
Human nature.
So I don't want Beavis and Butthead, taking care of me, the innocent stranger.
Yeah, but you're in a stall with a closed door with a lock.
But also, he's the weirdo as well because first and foremost, there was 3 stalls there. When you're choosing stalls, the last thing I ever want to do is do my number 2 duty, sitting next to somebody else, because first, I've done it one time before when there was only 2 stalls. Oh, gosh, I can get up out of there. It smelled terrible.
Yes,
my smell, I'm used to. Somebody else's smell is disgusting.
Okay, this is the last thing before we get to the 414 Hour 4. This is a theory that I have.
What is that theory?
Everyone likes their own brand.
Like my brand? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind my brand.
That's what I'm saying.
I can deal with it.
Like your own brand.
Yeah, yesterday I was on the phone I wasn't complaining, trying to get a refund or something. And
of course.
In my stomach, and I was talking to customer service, and I let one rip in front of the fan, and it blew right back into my face and baby girl's face. Poor girl. She was like, "What?
Don't tell me you're one of them who doesn't let your wife fart in front of you."
Oh, that's so unladylike. Why would she pass gas in front of me?
I thought you were a tradition.
Yeah, that is traditional. Yeah, I am.
But new age traditional means you pick and choose. You don't let your wife fart in front of you?
I don't.
That's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't say let. I would say that
you basically the way you described it is let.
Well, no, I say we have an agreement that I don't know if she. I don't even know if she passes gas. I don't know if she's ever passed gas before.
She's never done.
Well, the funny part is, baby, I'm so sorry. One time.
Oh no.
One time. She was kind of out in the living room or whatever, and I walked out. She said, honey, I just passed gas, just so you know.
That's okay. That's normal.
Well, it's unladylike to do it around me.
Oh, my gosh. You're a dictator.
Oh, well, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm a leader.
Could have stopped halfway through that, man.
I can't.
It's a phonetics joke.
Yeah. He really.
I was gonna say something.
Sometimes he says stuff. I'm like, what is he saying?
I don't know. He's that Gen Z's different.
Very different.
He said a joke one time before when I was talking about time, and he said something else, and I said, boy, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, you're not doing a good job describing the joke.
Because the joke
know what you're saying.
is distasteful.
We'll be back in 2 minutes. Edger and Cooper talk.
They still seem to be clearing a crash on the exit to Highland Avenue on I-43 South. It's causing some more major backups up near Capitol Drive. Seems to be getting a little worse out there. We're also still seeing some significant slowdowns on I-41. It's a little worse heading southbound. Very slow from Good Hope Road to Capitol. Northbound North Avenue through Hampton. I-94 at the usual construction zone. Slow through the stadium interchange in both directions. Eastbound 60th through 35th. Worst westbound Layton to Hawley. Traffic is brought to you by MoMA. Tweak to your knee, shoulder, back, ankle, or foot. MoMA connects walk-in orthopedic care and sports medicine to help you get back in the game. Call or walk in today. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, and smoky, low of 72. Tomorrow, smoky, warm, and humid, slight chance of a pop-up storm, high of 85. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Elizabeth Lintonen on 94.5 ESPN.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
When summer turns up the heat, cool down with a shake from Cousins Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with a shake from Cousins Subs. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
This is Marquette basketball head coach Shaka Smart. You're listening to the home of Golden Eagle basketball, 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KMB.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust. Somehow, some way, I can't believe it. I mean, Argentina has done the same thing.
Unbelievable.
Every single game in this World Cup.
Unbelievable.
Apparently, Messi had an unbelievable assist to put them up 2-1 late. They were down 1-0 late. Tied it up. They get it done.
Well, it's not over yet.
I mean,
not over. It's not over yet.
Is this extra time or stoppage time?
I think
stoppage time.
That's not. It's basically over.
It's basically over then.
They probably got one last effort. Yep. Yeah, I mean, what a run.
I want to get to Edgerrin Cooper in the Green Bay Packers defense, but I did see Homer put out, would it be the greatest accomplishment in U.S. athletics if they eventually won the World Cup?
The history of the country.
History of the country? Man, I guess hockey doesn't matter anymore back in the day, huh?
Some say Miracle on Ice.
I would say it would be the greatest.
But the thing is, with the Miracle on Ice, that was all college kids. So who's to know if they could have competed better with, like, stars of the NHL?
Yeah, that's very true. I would say winning the World Cup, yes, because they are so many years removed from actually being one of the final 8 teams in the quarterfinals where you thought USA Soccer is getting better, and they've just been pretty stagnant, even though the talent has gotten better. So yeah, I would say that would be the greatest accomplishment
ever
for like a Team USA. Yeah, out of all the sports, yeah, because every other sport we're really good. I mean, we compete in every other. What other sport don't we compete in?
That's why I've been going through my mind because I listened to Homer talk about this and I was just like, what?
The women haven't lost a basketball game in
Women's soccer's really good.
Yeah,
women's hockey's really good.
Women's
volleyball's really good.
Women's basketball's really good.
You said that already.
Okay, just I'm just saying. Like they're really good at all the women's sports. The men's sports, they don't have football. If they did, they would dominate that. We dominate basketball. Baseball, you already know we're really good at it. It wouldn't be amazing. There it is. They're back in the final. That's crazy.
So we have some more rankings. It's ranking season. It's list season, folks. Jeremy Fowler has Edgerrin Cooper ranked number 9 in the survey of executives, coaches, scouts, and analysts as an off-ball linebacker. That got me thinking. Honorable mention, by the way, Quay Walker, who they moved on from.
Yep. Zaire Franklin got a vote, too.
That's great. He's not.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of linebackers in the NFL. For you to get a vote is impressive.
When I think about the Packers to start the season, I do think it's important that you focus on the fact that Love and LaFleur have been the longest tenured consistency you have there. The offense, if the offensive line can hold up, has an opportunity with the way that they've targeted, saying these are our pass catchers. This is how we're going to win with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love is our quarterback. Josh Jacobs, hopefully they have a better run game than they had at times last year. But on the defensive side of the ball, when Micah's out, who is the most important Packer on defense? Because it's easy to say, like, Edgerrin Cooper, which I think is a good option. Like, I'm not saying there's a right or wrong option. Who is the most important Packer outside of Micah Parsons? Because, like, right when Micah Parsons, specifically when Micah's hurt, right? When he's hurt, who's going to be most important for the defense? Because you could say LVN, but you have evidence as to why you shouldn't maybe believe that he's going to produce to the level that you want him to produce.
Yep.
You could say, like, other defensive linemen, but it's hard. It's just harder naturally to have as big of an impact. You can have a huge impact,
It's
but
hard
not
to be a disruptive
force on the inside. Edgerrin Cooper was an NFC Player of the Week as a rookie.
He 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
So you know he has the playmaking capabilities to do such things. Is it him? Is it LVN? Is it someone on the back end? Dare I say, is Keyshawn Nixon even more important now? Because there's no Micah Parsons. We know he was good because of Micah Parsons getting pressure early on in the season last year. Who is the most important Packer while Micah Parsons is hurt? 800-990-3776. The Carpus Talking Text.
I mean, it's obvious. I think the big thing is the number one most important guy is the guy that's on this top 10 list is Edgerrin Cooper because of how dynamic he can be. When you're talking about a linebacker, which I'm so excited for Quay Walker to move on because what it does is it brings you Zaire Franklin, who's going to have the ability to be the linebacker to free up Edgerrin Cooper to fly around. Edgerrin Cooper can play in the backfield. He can make TFLs. He can force fumbles. He can do everything. You want to be able to free him up to use that athletic ability to be the disruptive force that you need to have on your defense because outside of having a Micah Parsons, there is no other person on the defense that can play at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield better than Edgerrin Cooper. It's great to have Xavier McKinney in the back end. We know how great Xavier McKinney is. But at the end of the day, a safety can only have so much of an impact. And as you saw from last season, you can just throw away from a guy.
Go away from him.
That's how you go from having 7 or 8 interceptions in the season, only having a couple. Is because teams just say, well, you know what, we're not even going to try to attack that side of the ball because he is that good. So it's going to fall on the shoulders of Edgerrin Cooper, and that puts more on JG, Jonathan Gannon, the defensive coordinator, to put Edgerrin Cooper in a position in order to be successful. But it's truly going to be a team effort from the Packers. And outside of that, but outside of that, I do think one of the cornerbacks have to step up. It doesn't need to be Keyshawn Nixon, but either Carrington Valentine, Brandon Cisse as a rookie, or Brandon St. Jude. Somebody going to have to be a shot. Somebody going to need to shock us and be good at that cornerback position because with Micah being out to start the season, the quarterbacks are inevitably going to have more time to throw the ball. They just are because, when you get rid of Micah on any team, it doesn't matter. Is that quarterback's going to have more time to pass the ball because you don't have a consistent pass rusher. And so that's why it's going to be on the shoulders of a Carrington Valentine or the shoulders of a Keyshawn Nixon or if Brandon Cisse finds a way to break through early on in the season where those guys need to be able to step up and lock down guys to allow for the defensive line to get pressure, to get the quarterback off their spot.
I do think this is a good answer from AJ in the Berg. Evan Williams through the first 8 weeks. I think that's interesting. But hearing Kyle talk, I was trying to mull in my head, what is that right answer? But hearing you talk about all the other positions, it is important. But ultimately, you just gave a fifth-year option to somebody that you believe in. So I guess when the question is simply who's most important while Micah's out, it's LVN. Like, it is LVN. Like,
you can be important, but doesn't mean that the results are going to follow.
That's what I'm saying. Based off the way I phrased the question, I made the question. I don't know if the results are going to be there, but it sure as hell makes him super important while Mike is out to produce at the level that you are expecting when you sign somebody to a fifth-year option. You don't just do that if you're going to be like, yeah, we can move on from him. They want him here beyond next year by extending that fifth-year option. Yeah. And if he outplays it to the point where it's like you got to give him a new deal, that would be a godsend. But at this point, you're going to need pressure. He's a 13th overall pick. Like, the way Micah Parsons talks about him, damn, you think he's going to be the most important and very impressive.
Micah's a nice guy.
I understand that. But to my point of who's most important, it is somebody on the edge to disrupt while he is out. Because you need disruption from edge rushers in the NFL. That is so important to the success of a defense. We saw what Micah did, and I'm not saying anyone else is Micah. But when Micah was able to get off the ball and get pressure and make quarterbacks have to speed up their clock, it helped the corners, the safeties, and others in coverage be able to jump things and not have to just play so far back and make sure everything is just super in front of them. They could be a little bit more aggressive because they weren't going to get beat but over the top because somebody was going to get to the quarterback. So if LVN can do the impossible and shock the world and get to the quarterback, he is absolutely the most important.
I will say this, is that Edgerrin Cooper is the guy that you believe can actually be the difference maker. That's why he has such a high level of importance. But if LVN actually lives up to what the Green Bay Packers believe he can be, and a guy that can be disruptive, as Matt LaFleur, the head coach of the Packers, talked about, if he can make a difference at the line of scrimmage, if he can make tackles in the backfield, right, then that would be a complete game changer for the Packers. It would be. If he turns out to be the guy that they drafted him to be, that changes the face of this defense, and it changes the overall trajectory of what this Packers season could be. That's how important his development can be, because if you go from having, only having to depend on Micah Parsons to all of a sudden LVN's a guy that can get double-digit sacks. LVN's a guy that's getting penetration in the backfield. LVN's a stone wall, and you can't run to on his side. That changes everything.
I love the way you just talked about it. It would be great to see.
Yeah, no, but that's what makes him even more important than Edgerrin Cooper, because if he does turn
so
that
you are
corner,
with me.
No, one is yours is based off something that we have not seen, and I don't know if we're actually going to see it. Mine is based off of actual, like, if I'm Jonathan Gannon,
I get who is more impactful.
Well,
but who's more important?
No, if you're Jonathan Gannon, you're devising a game plan and a scheme for the first whatever weeks that Michael Parsons is going to be out. You're not looking at LVN and saying, I got to put LVN in these positions to be successful. No, you're looking at Edgerrin Cooper, because that is the guy that that can be able to deliver on the positions that you put him in. You can put LVN in these positions, but you haven't seen LVN actually deliver in a game consistently for the Packers.
Doesn't
where you can actually depend on him. No, I understand.
It's important that he shows.
It's important, but if I'm JG, I'm game planning around Edgerrin Cooper being the difference maker, not LVN.
Well, the other part that is worth noting is, similarly, when you are able to think back on what Micah Parsons was like when he had the back injury to start the season, right? Coming off an ACL and what else did he tear? Meniscus?
Yeah, he had a little meniscus cleanup.
When you have that, there's going to be a build-up and ramping up period of live game action when he's cleared to play.
Yeah.
So it's not, if he's out for the 4 weeks on PUP and then he gets back whenever he gets back, you got to also get like that production we're talking about longer than just like thinking, oh, he's back, we're good, right? It's not that at all.
But Ben, the thing is that by the time you get to whether it's week 5 against the Bears or whether you're talking about week, 7 against the Lions or whatever it is that by that time, if nobody else emerges, then that's a problem for the Packers.
In general.
That would be a problem for the Packers. So I don't know who it's going to be. That's why I think the Javon Hargrave signing was so big, and I think the Devontae Wyatt getting healthy is so big, because you need to have bodies that are dependable on the D-line in order to get by. But if nobody emerges as a guy that stepped up while Micah Parsons is out, then the Packers' chances of winning a Super Bowl will be close to 0. Because if you need to have more than one guy that can harass the quarterback or more than one guy that can pop in that front 7 in order for you to be successful. If the Packers are just trying to wait until Micah Parsons gets back and nobody else is saying, wow, he just broke out, then this ain't a Super Bowl defense. It's not.
Rick and Madison chimes in. It's undoubtedly LVN, a first rounder, has to have a massive year. We know what the others are all about.
No, we don't know. We don't know.
Like who?
Because this is what I'm going to tell you. Is that you don't, and I'm talking about the young guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't know what
sure,
they're
you don't
about.
Know, but to expect them to be able to fill the void in a way that's impactful this early on, that's the part that I caution.
Maybe call me palmy.
Oh, you are palmy, and it's the Green Bay Packers, so you're going to put these guys on a pedestal.
I do believe that a guy like Barron Sorrell, a guy like Brenton Cox Jr. might be guys who have, in small opportunities, showed us a little something. And so we don't know 100% what they're going to be, more so than Barron Sorrell than Brenton Cox. But I don't think that we look at this D-line and know exactly what all these young guys are. Chris McClellan's young, and he got some reps with the ones during the summer.
Now you're going
I'm not saying he's going to be a difference maker. But what I'm saying is he's a guy that can be serviceable and give you quality snaps. So that's what I'm saying is that I don't know what this D-line is going to look like because you got a lot of young, inexperienced guys on this D-line. So I would love to see what not the first four they're going to throw out there, Carl Brooks, Hargrave, White, and Van Ness, but the guys after that, the young guys. Hell, everybody was talking about Baby Micah last year.
He didn't even want the name.
Well, I understand why he did not want the name. There's a lot of pressure.
Why don't you tell us on ways you make your life and home better?
Yes, the way I make my life and home better is by upgrading my home, and especially for times like now, it is great to have windows where literally all you have to do is close your bedroom door, and the cool air stays in there. I'm going to be weird with y'all. I closed all my doors to make sure that the AC was staying inside. In the rooms that I got my brand new windows, I walked in, I said, ooh, it's cold in here because my windows are making sure the cool air stays inside of my house even when it is 95 degrees outside. If your air conditioner is working overtime, if your energy bill is through the roof, then maybe it's time to upgrade your windows. And I have the perfect solution for you. And that's not Teammate Universal Windows Direct. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about them. They're absolutely fantastic. And right now, when you work with UWD, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free. That's so great that all you have to do is buy 4 windows and you get 4 more free. That helps you upgrade your home even more, and it helps pay dividends for saving on your energy bill. And on top of that, you can pay 0% interest for 48 months. That is 4 whole years without paying a single penny in interest when you work with Universal Windows Direct. Call them today at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000, or visit them at universalwindowsdirect.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
We'll have Ryan Braun coming up soon on the Yingling Legends line. A whole lot to get to. Don't go anywhere.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On I-41 northbound, the center lane is blocked due to a disabled vehicle. The 2 left lanes are blocked due to that disabled vehicle, my mistake. On I-41 southbound, it starts around Good Hope Road, and it's very slow all the way down until Hampton Avenue. The stadium interchange is pretty slow in both directions. Westbound heading from 30th Street to 60th Street, and the same in the other direction. I-43 southbound, also very slow. We are still seeing clearance due to that crash on the exit to Highland Avenue, causing backups all the way near Capitol Drive. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simple local equal housing lender. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, and smoky, low of 72. Tomorrow, smoky, warm, and humid, slight chance of a pop-up storm, high of 85. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Elizabeth Linton on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Ryan Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. responsibly.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously and you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth, that's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Start the second half of the Brewers season with a stacked series against the Marlins. The whole city's invited to celebrate Noche de Cerveceros Friday, July 17th. Then get the latest Brandon Woodruff Brewers bobblehead, courtesy of PNC Bank, Saturday the 18th. Treat the family to a summer Sunday at the ballpark for Paw Patrol Day on the 19th. Plus, family vibes are through the roof with special kids activities every Sunday. Get your tickets at brewers.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Walls for Universal Windows Direct. There's so much to love about summer. Longer days, backyard barbecues, evenings on the patio. You want to enjoy everything about the summer except the heat that somehow always finds its way into your house. Right now, buy 4 windows, you'll get 4 free. Plus, you'll get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free, 48 months interest free. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joint pain is awful when you're the one fighting through it, but I'm betting you aren't the only one affected by it. Maybe someone you love struggles with joint pain, and you gotta be like, hey, why are they slowing down? Why are they stopping what they're doing? You can help them. It's July. It's time to be outside, moving, playing, and living. And if you're sitting out, time to get that life back with QC Kinetics. That's what's happening every day. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, and back are finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments done right in the office. No surgery, long recovery, or putting life on hold. Real relief. Inflammation eases with that QC Kinetics secret sauce, and the pain lets go. And we hear it all the time. People around them, the patients themselves, I'm back. He's back. They're back. She's back. They're living their best life, and if it sounds like you or someone you love, you know what to do. QC Kinetics is offering a free consultation to see if you're a good candidate. 414-240-2298 is where you got to call. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Barely keeping Kyle and Brust on the air.
You decided to marry her. You decided to put the baby inside of her.
I love the NFL.
And somehow still finding time to judge the world around him.
You poked the bear. This looks delicious.
With Ckatts, this is Catastrophic.
A real roar.
Badass, right?
Better than the
better than meow.
Oh, wow.
That was tough, right?
Yeah, you're not tough. I do
that
know
was tough.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, that's Ckatts. This is Catastrophic.
Played college
Kyle
baseball.
Good old 154 batting average.
Doesn't, sample size was small.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't drop me in the order for a reason. I've got one thing for you guys. It's simple. It is a dilemma that I'm facing myself. I'm going to be off the show tomorrow and Friday. I've got my first ever bachelor party that I'm going to.
Nothing about air quality, daylight savings.
Oh,
We got to save your bachelor party again?
All right, so I am coming up clutch in a couple of facets for this bachelor party.
Cool.
One, got us Brewers tickets from work.
All right now.
Saving everybody.
Yeah, that's big time. That's big time.
Two.
Hey, you're going to a Brewers game. That's on your list of things to do to become Wisconsinite.
Checking it off. Excited for it.
You got to drink from a random stranger's cooler.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
You say, hey, can I get a beer?
Sounds good. Like, you can just say that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will do that.
Huh.
And I'll cut right to the chase. I'm providing the cars. We don't have to rent any cars. It's 6 of us.
You and your girlfriend driving them up.
Yeah,
I
of
hope
course.
they're paying for gas.
No.
I'll pay for one of the
You
gases.
can't even get them to pay for anything.
You're paying
And
for
he's not
gas.
even supposed to be the guy planning this.
Yes, that's a very important anecdote is that I am not the best man.
Yeah.
I'm just happen to be the guy that lives in the area, so I'm helping a ton with everybody. Originally, my girlfriend was going to be working in the city of Chicago the day that we were picking everyone up from the airport. So it would have been simple. She drives to the parking lot. I pick her up. I drop her off at work, and I come back to the airport to pick everybody up. Problem is now, my girlfriend is not going into Chicago tomorrow.
Oh.
She's staying at north of the city. So I have 2 options. I have to either greet every member of this bachelor party with the cardinal sin of bringing your girlfriend to the bachelor party, or I have to make my girlfriend take a train back home just so she does not ride with us.
How do 6 people fit in this vehicle?
We have 2 cars, 1 sedan and 1 SUV.
Who's driving the other one?
Just one of the other guys.
Oh, man, bring your girl. That's your girl. She come with me. My girl ain't riding no public transportation for these yahoos.
On the bachelor party, though?
I mean, you
Bro,
dropping
you're
her
driving.
off. You're dropping her
This
off.
isn't a dilemma.
Yeah.
But we're going to get lunch.
Nah.
And we got time to kill.
When you get lunch, let her drive around
They should
somewhere
actually
else.
pay for her lunch
They
for letting
should.
them borrow the car.
So on my first ever bachelor party,
Tell
I'm
us
bringing
Chibi's
my
taking Uber
girlfriend.
if they don't like it.
For real. You better grow some. But listen, this is my girl. She with me because I got to pick y'all up because I'm trying to save y'all money. So if y'all don't like this, then guess what? You go to one of these websites and compare
do what the
prices.
best man has planned, which is nothing.
Yeah. Has he done anything yet?
He booked the tea time at Erin Hills like 6 months ago. That's been his contribution.
Have you talked
so
to the
far.
actual groomsman?
Of course not.
Yeah, we chat.
Yeah,
Well,
he
like
hasn't
not
had
like.
the honest
No, have you said
conversation.
like, hey man, like I'm doing a lot of work here?
But what do I expect to get in return? A thank you?
No, it's like I guess you won't be the best. How does he know this best man?
Mutual friend group, college. They live closer together now, so geographically it makes more sense.
It's gonna be a small wedding.
I don't
huh?
All I
want to
know
be
is
the
this
best
bachelor
man.
party stinks.
It sucks. You don't know.
You got something else. I'm done with you. Hashtag done with Ckatts bachelor party.
Ben
Done.
and I had really fun bachelor parties.
Hashtag done.
You guys are not invited.
I got like $300 handed to me at ones at a strip club. Didn't leave until the sun came out. I said, "Oh my
Also-
gosh, is that the sun?"
Is it the groom's like job to request a dancer, or is it unspoken that
No.
the bachelors
You
are-
better talk to him about that because I
No,
told
Kyle's
him don't.
weird.
No, I said don't get me one. Don't get me one.
Okay, no specific request or unrequest has made.
You gotta
but
know.
I don't know.
You
do
know
even
the
know
guy.
This guy?
No,
Know the
right.
guy. You gotta
You
know
know
what
his
he
flavors.
wants.
But wouldn't
man.
it be corny if it was like, hey guys, just make sure you get a dancer, all right?
No,
waiting-
No,
y'all
I'm
know.
saying you guys should know if you're doing it or not doing it based on your relationship with him. Do you guys talk? Do
No,
you guys
they
know each
don't.
other's likes and interests? This sucks.
Clearly don't.
We talk about the good old days in college, and we talk
Okay, the
about
good old
golf.
days in college. Did he get a little wild, rambunctious? Did he kind of get, have a good
Did he
time?
like ladies?
Yeah.
He like prefers women, but he didn't like. We didn't go to the club.
Like I said, hashtag
Jeez.
done
I don't
with
even
this
know.
stupid bachelor party. What else he got?
Daylight savings time. Apparently, it's in Congress or something. Like we might get
Past the house.
8:30 a.m. Sunrises in the winter here in Wisconsin or southeast Wisconsin, big state. Do you want daylight savings to go away, which is a possibility right now, or do you want to keep doing it as we're doing it?
I'm a traditional guy. I don't like change. I don't like change, but I'll deal with it. I don't like change. I feel like there's bigger fish to fry than daylight savings time.
I want what's best for the farmers.
See,
Daylight savings time.
okay.
But I think because farming has changed, I don't think it. Well, I mean, you can't. It's hard to farm in the dark, but you have the tractor that has headlights. So, but 8:30 in the morning that's
late.
That is
That's
late,
late
for
for farmers.
When we're in the office, many times it's going to be dark.
But can't they just farm later into the day and wake up? I'm sure they'd probably prefer that.
The days are shorter still in the winter.
And is the
Wait, what are they even doing in the winter?
I don't know.
I think animals still live. You're taking care of animals.
You know, let's
Selfishly,
they want.
If I don't have to move the clock ever again if this happens.
Correct.
Yes. Then that's great.
That's the sticking point?
From a parent standpoint.
Okay, fair.
Because the adjustment as they get crankier and get on schedules, I just want one less thing to deal with.
See, I was thinking,
like, I'm going to be fine either way. I'm going to be fine either way.
Selfishly, because of this show's time slot, I don't want daylight savings time because it'd be cool to be able to walk outside and there be sunlight afterwards.
There is something about walking out of here and it being dark, and you're like, damn.
The winters are rough. It is pitch black. When you get to January, it is pitch black outside.
Like, I won't be looking forward to December 21st every single year as like, oh, it can only get brighter from here moving forward.
It's also it's astonishing how late the sun sets now. It'd be 9 o'clock, and I'm like, bro, it was dusk at 9:15. It's wonderful. I love it. I love the sun.
But what does that mean for the summer? It stays the same?
I think it stays the same
right now.
Okay,
yeah.
Then I'm good. I'm good with it.
Yeah. I'm good with it too.
I prefer us to keep things the same, but I'm not going to go on a rant about this.
I'm with Jeffrey here, and again, I actually am pro whatever they're doing if it means that it's brighter later. I don't care about the morning. If it's dark, it's dark. Like, whatever.
Yeah, waking up stinks anyway.
Exactly. Daylight savings sucks. Gets dark at 4:30, ready to go to sleep. I'd like to have more light at the end of the day. I'm with you, Jeffrey.
Sunlight to 5:30, whatever. Cool. There it is.
I'm not a morning person anyway.
America has
with the sun or darkness. Don't like morning, so I'm pro this.
But you're a up guy. Like once you're
That's
up,
what I'm
you're
saying.
Up. Yeah, so
like whether it be summer or not, I like having the sun later in the day.
You're a fine morning person. Once you get up, you're up.
But I'm grumpy.
Oh, you're grumpy in the morning?
I'm very grumpy.
I'm not grumpy.
Can't talk to me until I have coffee.
Oh, that's terrible. Be better. Be better.
It's just the way I'm wired.
Nah, be better. No, that's a choice. That's a choice.
Confirmed. We had a little snafu. Gonna make sure we got Ryan Braun coming.
He's coming. He's scheduled to appear 4:30.
All right, it was 30.
He's here right now.
We better go to break. We got Ryan Braun. We can't have
should
Ryan
have said
Braun
that.
waiting.
We're making a legend wait.
You want me to break down the sun and the moon and the stars for daylight savings time? I'm not doing that.
Bronny, we'll be back. We'll be back. We got Ryan Braun, the legend.
New producer. He's still figuring out how important you are. Yingling legend, Ryan Braun, next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On I-43 heading southbound, the center lane is blocked near the exit to National Avenue due to a disabled vehicle. It's causing some pretty major delays all the way up through at least North Avenue. We have the usual delays on I-94 heading in both directions, right through the stadium interchange. On I-41, that the disabled vehicle in the center lane from earlier has now been moved over to the left shoulder. So we're seeing delays from Watertown Plank Road all the way through North Avenue, northbound. Southbound, we're seeing them from Good Hope Road through Hampton Avenue. Your perfect Wisconsin summer starts at Lake Lawn Resort. Enjoy boating, golf, spa treatments, and lakeside relaxation on Delavan Lake. Visit lakelawnresort.com. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, and smoky, low of 72. Tomorrow, smoky, warm, and humid, slight chance of a pop-up storm, high of 85. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Elizabeth Lintonen on 94.5 ESPN.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
It's ESP Wisconsin's Ben Brust here for Road America, America's national park of speed. Get out of the house this summer and enjoy a great weekend at Road America, located conveniently between Milwaukee and Green Bay in Elkhart Lake. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in racing your way. It's more than a race, it's a full-day experience. WeatherTech Vintage Weekend with Brian Redmond is coming to Road America July 16th through the 19th. Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Some legends leave their mark on the game.
Ryan Braun sends it to left center and deep. Get up! Get out of here! Gone for Ryan Braun! He just hit a walk-off homer!
Others leave stories you'll never forget.
To understand how meaningful and significant it was for that team to get to the postseason for the first time meant so much.
Now it's your chance to hear them firsthand on the Yuengling Legends Line. Legendary names, legendary stories. Brought to you by Yuengling. Crack open a Yuengling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Now, here's 6-time All-Star, 5-time Silver Slugger, 2007 Rookie of the Year, and 2011 National League Most Valuable Player, Ryan Braun.
That's right, AJ in the Berg. That damn Christian is making Braun wait to go on K&B. The hell is wrong with him?
Well, gets you.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, joined now on the Yuengling Legends Line by Ryan Braun. Ryan, sorry we weren't able to connect as you went into the Wisconsin Hall of Fame. Congratulations and welcome into the show.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I did have one small thing I wanted to get off my chest before we get into it today. Similar to you guys have probably heard there was a very high-profile wedding recently. Along with many others, I cleared my schedule hoping to get an invite. That invite might have gotten lost in the mail. You guys are probably thinking Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, but our guy Kyle also got married. Congrats, Kyle.
Yeah!
I've heard this from a very reliable source. I was hoping I would get an invite. You give me this incredible intro. I figured we were boys now. I thought maybe I'd make it to the bottom of your invite list, but maybe it got lost in the mail, man. But congratulations.
You know what, Ryan? Before you go, I got so many emails from Kyle and his wife saying there's no room for any more guests. So I mean, there's nothing you could have done because they had hard and fast rules. Even I guess you didn't. You're not special enough.
I should have invited him. Ryan Braun would have known wedding etiquette. He would probably actually given me a card.
So yeah, that is true, Ryan.
Congrats, Kyle.
Congrats,
man.
Appreciate
Very cool.
that.
Kyle
Very
still
cool.
has a hit list in his head because more than half the wedding didn't give him a card or a gift, and he's very upset. So we'll leave that for another day.
Oh, but thank you.
And I think he's actually upset because
I would have been happy to invite Ryan Braun. That would be great.
You didn't even want your own family.
He
would
have stole the show at the wedding. I wouldn't have cared.
Wedding of the year.
I would say a lot of people have said it was a wedding of the year so far here, at least in Milwaukee.
All right, so Ryan,
Congrats.
I've definitely seen a lot of this. I know we've talked about it. I heard something on our sister station 620 WTMJ. A lot of people asking about what would you do against Jacob Mizorowski? Would you be able to hit him? So I did a little fun exercise. I want to see how it makes you feel. I ran a simulation through artificial intelligence, utilizing prime Braun against Miz in his prime of those 8 to 10 games during the season where he was basically untouchable. Assuming 100 at-bats, what do you think your average would have been against Jacob Misiorowski, according to AI?
Maybe 230, 220.
It's got you right at 220, 230.
That's crazy. I had money.
Look, we got to give the guy his respect. This is historic what he's doing, right?
Yes.
I faced some really good pitchers. I never saw anybody consistently throwing 102 to 104. I would have had my hands full just like all the other hitters do today.
But the main thing is worth noting that Ryan Braun wasn't just a good hitter. He was an MVP who excelled against high velocity. So the fastball, do you believe would have been your best chance to get him?
The four-seamer, or if he hangs one of those slider cutter pitches he throws, because it just speeds up your bat speed. When I trick him and make him think I'm on the fastball by fouling it off, and then he tries to go to the off-speed pitch, I think that might have been my best chance to clip him. But if I got 100 at-bats, I would have hit a couple homers. I would have got him a couple times.
So I want to dive deeper into that. Ryan Braun on the England Legends lines with Kyle and Brust, and I'm a sicko. Baseball is what I breathe.
Calls himself a seam head. I don't even know if it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. The mic'd up between Langoliers and Dylan Cease was really fun to listen to as they literally talked through what pitches they were going to throw. And you had Schwarber mic'd up, which was really tough for him because when he swung, it fell out of his ear and turned out to be a disaster, but still very interesting. You talked about trying to trick the pitcher into thinking you're sitting on something. How much of that gamesmanship can you play as a batter against a pitcher who seemingly is in a little bit more control?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think everybody kind of approaches it differently. I think with a guy like Miz, you have to stay on the fastball or you have no chance. And so you have to be on time for the fastball. You have to think fastball down the middle because that's the best chance to get the barrel to it. Like if I'm looking for the fastball down and away on the corner, I'm not going to do any damage with that pitch anyways. So I think you have to be on time for the fastball. Trust your eyes, trust your timing, and know that you'll react to the off-speed pitches you should swing at. But for me personally, I looked fastball middle 99.9% of my at-bats because I always felt like that gave me the best chance to have success. Those were the pitches that I would do the most damage on. And if I was looking for a slider, I was more likely to swing at the one off the plate because it's like, okay, there's the pitch that I was looking for. And so you almost feel an obligation to swing at it. So I really tried not to ever be a guess hitter. As a hitter, you're almost always thinking along with the pitcher and the catcher and kind of what's working for them on a given day or how they've approached you previously. But I always tried to stay on the fastball middle, knowing if I get that pitch, that's my best chance to do damage.
That is really, really good breakdown here from Ryan Braun. But, Bronny, you were in a lot of All-Star games, but also in a home run derby. Can you just talk a little bit about your experience in a home run derby here for everybody?
Yeah, it was so much fun. It's exhausting. You know, there's really nothing like it. Like regular batting practice, you don't really do a home run derby with that level of intensity. So there isn't much to prepare you for it. And then there's a lot of downtime. Like I made it to the second round. This was in 08, Old Yankee Stadium. First ever All-Star game. It was the one where Josh Hamilton hit 1,000,000 homers in the first round, but he was tired. So I made it to the second round along with Justin Morneau. And then very few people remember, but Morneau actually won that home run derby. I think he hit one or two more than me in the second round to make it to the final. But you know, it's interesting that they've changed the format a handful of times recently. I thought this year's format was great. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch. Home run derbies don't get more enjoyable or more dramatic than that one was. But the sport has done a great job making that one of the highlights of the baseball season.
So, Ryan, Joey Votto, who is a very well-respected hitter in his time in the majors, I thought said something very interesting. He said you can't simulate what Jacob Misiorowski does with his fastball, but I'm going to have you listen to 30 seconds of his breakdown. I want you to react to what he had said.
When he releases the ball, it looks like he's closer to you than the average pitcher. He has the most spin on his four-seam fastball. What does that mean? That means that as the ball's approaching, it looks like it's going to be in one place, but it ends up being higher. So it's difficult to time, difficult to make good, solid contact. Number one right-handed fastball maybe of all time.
fair there? And like again, that was interesting to me because when I see him pitch high, sometimes obviously like I know pitches move, but his specifically, if it looks at the top of the zone, he's getting guys to miss without them. Like some pitchers will go 0-2 and be like, all right, I'm throwing it high and I'm throwing it above the zone, like way above the zone. I feel like he doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to hear Joey's perspective. He was one of the best hitters I played against, one of the smartest and most cerebral baseball players. I always had wildly entertaining conversations with him on base. So his perspective is super interesting. He was one of the best to do it. But I think there is no way to prepare for Miz because we've literally never seen a fastball like this. It's a valid point. You know it's going to be a little bit faster and get on you a little bit quicker than any other fastball you see. And so as a hitter, you almost have to think about exaggerating, hitting on top of the baseball, or you're going to swing below it. And you have to get started a little bit sooner. You have to commit a little bit sooner, so it makes you very susceptible to off-speed pitches. But his fastball is so good, even if you know it's coming, at the top of the zone, you got to get off a perfect swing to hit it on the barrel.
I also found it really fun watching in general, but in the All-Star Game specifically, like somebody get a hit, they go talk to Freddie Freeman. Who was like the coolest person for you to interact with at first base that maybe you looked up to or watched play when you got on first base off of a single or a walk?
Yeah, there were always entertaining conversations. I always enjoyed Joey. Anthony Rizzo was great. Just the guys who I played against for a long time that were, first basemen for the teams in our division. Early in my career, I remember like Lance Berkman, just a number of guys who I grew up watching play and admired. It was always interesting. Usually you're not there for too long, but the conversations could range from something baseball specific to something about the family to where should I go eat in the city. And so there were always interesting conversations with all of those guys.
That's super cool to hear about. Now, what's the post All-Star break mentality for a team? Like the Milwaukee Brewers right now had a great first half, but when you guys come back from the All-Star break, what is that mentality as you get ready for this sprint to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, it feels like the break came at a good time for the team. It seemed like, they're a little bit banged up, quite a few injuries. So it's the only opportunity you have to kind of reset, recharge the batteries, have an opportunity to get away a little bit, which I think can be really healthy. And then understand the importance and significance of getting off to a good start, right? The division is probably as good as it's been at any point over the last 5 years. I think the Cubs have a very good team. The Reds have a great pitching staff. Pirates are on their way up. The rest of the division is better than it's been recently. So it's important that they just continue to come out with that same mentality. I think when this team plays their best, they really have an edge about them. And so it's like, can you maintain that edge for another 4 months, right? That's going to be the biggest key to success for this group.
So the Brewers just acquired Lance McCullers Jr. today. Do you think there's anything bigger the Brewers are going to do or that they need to do in order to make a World Series push?
I'm sure they're trying, right? I mean, this organization deserves the benefit of the doubt. Matt Arnold's done such a fantastic job. I know that the Atanasios will always give them the green light to go spend more money or to do what they think is in the best interest of the organization. It feels like it's an interesting time because there's probably a number of teams who haven't decided if they're sellers yet. Like some of the bigger names obviously are, you look at the Tigers and like, it's very obvious everyone would love to have Skubal. He would make every team better. He starts game one of the postseason for maybe everybody other than the Brewers. But I think, that they will do everything in their power to look to make the team better. But I think this group is great. It's just a matter of, can they get back to full health? Can they be at full health and be playing their best when you come, end of September, beginning of October?
All right, last one before we let you go on the Yingling Legends line. We're with Ryan Braun on Kyle and Brust. Okay, no names. We can just say X or Y or Z. We'll take out relief pitcher. Let's just make it A or B here. A being a not ace, but a 1 to 2 starter or a big bat on the left side. If you could only have one, which would you do?
I think always the ace starter, right? I mean, if you have a dominant pitcher, sometimes it doesn't matter who's on the other side. I mean, you look at the All-Star Game last night. Those were the best hitters the National League could line up. They were shut out. I think they got 2 hits. No matter how good a hitter is, if the very best pitchers are on top of their game, they can single-handedly win you a game. It's the only position in the sport that you're able to do that. So for me, there's nothing more valuable in a short series, big game than having a dominant ace starting pitcher.
Well, then, Kyle, you got to say something because I've been saying this to the high heavens, and you're just caught on. Well, they didn't score enough runs against the Dodgers last year, even though the pitching was okay.
Bronny, my biggest thing is last year during the playoffs, the bats didn't come around. The Brewers don't have enough home run hitters. They don't have any Ryan Brauns. They don't have any Prince Fielders. They don't have Corey Harts on this roster, guys that can hit a lot of home runs. So my biggest concern is the pitching wasn't the problem against the Dodgers. It was the offense, and so I'm concerned that though the offense is a year older, I don't know how much more better it would be against the Dodgers in the playoffs, regardless of how great the pitching is.
No, it's a fair point. I mean, I think any impactful player, if you can get a bat for the middle lineup, if you can get a dominant reliever, obviously if you can get a front-end starter, all of those three things would make the team meaningfully better. But just from my perspective and having lived it, if you get a dominant pitcher, he can carry you through the postseason. We've seen it, You look at some of these great runs these teams have been on. If you can get one guy at the front of the rotation who can dominate throughout the course of the postseason, he can win you 3 or 4 games.
See, Kat, mark that because I have someone who lived it, played it, breathed it, and I have someone who thinks he knows it and doesn't know it. Ryan, we appreciate you. Thanks for the congrats to Kyle's nuptials, and it's always a pleasure, and hope to see you when you're back in town.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
That's Ryan Braun on the Yingling Legends line, and gave
Should
me
have invited him
everything
to
I
my
needed.
wedding.
Should have, but you didn't.
They bad decisions on the invite list.
We could throw a party at the pool at the Princeton Club and invite anybody who wants to come. It's indoor, outdoor pool, indoor, outdoor tennis courts. Literally something for everybody. And if you want to grow in 2026, you know where to go. It is the Princeton Club, because when you have a foundation of a healthy body, all areas of your life, you're going to grow from there. So start by getting a tour, seeing everything they have to offer, the free childcare, the membership. They literally have everything you need. So for your better tomorrow, join the Princeton Club. From one legend to another, Ryan Braun to Homer next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at, okay?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going, because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Wisconsin State Fair turns 175 this summer, and we only get better with age. Join us for 11 days of fun, iconic traditions, grand champion moments, and food that's absolutely worth the hype. Celebrate 175 years together and get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th. We'll see you there.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
Life's better with Grimal & Associates Agency with American Family Insurance. When you own a business, you're not just opening the doors, you're building something that matters. From your equipment and inventory to your customers and team, there's a lot to think about. And the right insurance can help you stay focused on what you do best. To find coverage that matches your business, risks, and goals, contact Grimal & Associates at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Kevin Moret here, founder of Mentality Men's Health. Remember the dad we all respected, worked all day, coached our team at night, and still had something left in the tank at bedtime? If you're now the dad who has lost a step and looks like you gave up, stop. There's a reason. One quick blood test of mentality, we can tell your total and free testosterone that could be causing all these issues. Our physicians have helped over 25,000 men get back to who they are meant to be. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. But wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
When the game matters, where you play matters even more. At Wisconsin Country Club, you're not just golfing. You're stepping into a 97-year tradition of excellence. The only private course in Milwaukee designed for those who take their game and their connections seriously. No crowded tee times, no distractions, just pristine fairways, elite competition, and conversations that carry far beyond the 18th hole. This is where deals are discussed, where relationships are built, where you belong. Elevate your game at Wisconsin Country Club. Book your private tour today and mention Good Karma for exclusive promotions.
At Associated Bank, we thought about speaking like other banks with hoity-toity names like Total Privilege Pay or something. But we don't speak bankish, we speak your language. When we say 2-day early pay, we mean you get paid 2 days early. $50 overdraft grace zone? That's a grace zone of up to $50 if overdrafts happen. And maintenance fee free account? Well, that speaks for itself. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Radio legend.
I don't care. I wanted to talk to Brett Musburger. That was for my own personal benefit. I hope other people enjoyed it, but I wish I was Brett Musburger. How about that?
Voice of Marquette basketball.
Joplin to the basket. He dumps it. Hammer time.
And owner of the most famous catchphrase, at least in this building.
Oh, baby, that's sweet.
It's time for Uncle Homer.
Before we get to Homer, I got to tell you about Big Frog. Listen, if you need to get any custom apparel for you got a big wedding coming up like me, whether you got a big family reunion or some type of company outing, having a bulk order, they can handle it. I'm telling you, if you're looking for any type of polos, you're looking for any type of hats, you're looking for any type of t-shirts, Big Frog can deliver for you. Visit Big Frog in Mequon today, and they will have no minimums, fast turnaround, and they're trusted people that will absolutely deliver the quality and the quantity that you can count on. Visit Big Frog in Mequon today or go to bigfrog.com/Mequon. That's Big Frog. They got you.
Your Discount Liquor soccer update is Kyle thinks Homer is right. If the United States of America wins the biggest soccer event in the world, then that would be the biggest achievement ever in United States competition.
Yep. The only reason the
and by the way,
hockey
Argentina did win 2-1, and they play Spain, Spain in the final, and that is your
Right.
Discount Liquor soccer update.
One non-US
where you
team,
can go
USA
to
team beat
Waukesha.
another non-USA team, and two non-US teams are playing in the finals.
You can go to Discount Liquor in Milwaukee and Waukesha for all your tailgating and partying needs.
That
now,
you should.
fire away.
No, the hockey thing was special because the Russians had not lost an international game in like 10 years, and the U.S. were a bunch of college players. But
that's the
and
thing.
women's
like,
sports cannot equal men's internationally because there's still too many cultures that don't give women the equal chance to compete athletically.
My argument was that if the NHL players did play, it wouldn't have been as big of an accomplishment.
Right. And even if they won a gold now, it's not the same. Not as many countries play hockey. Everybody plays soccer.
Because I've been trying to
Verde
debunk this because I was like, I don't think he's wrong, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
No, and they need.
And we went through the list, Kyle. I don't think there is any.
We need to get somebody in charge because this is pathetic.
Well,
and you need to say, look, you got 4 years. You make the quarterfinals in 4 years, or we're firing all of you and we'll hire some other new people. This is
talking about
not
players,
acceptable.
or you're talking about coach?
Everything.
Well,
this is not acceptable.
You're not deep enough to fire
Yes, you
the
are.
team.
You are
No.
deep enough to be
fire
in the quarters.
No, you're not deep enough to fire the team, though.
No, I'm talking about who's in charge, and they pick the players and stuff like that. The people that we decide are in charge with all the money they want, whatever. And if in 4 years they don't get to quarterfinals, they're getting fired.
I think the biggest
and we'll bring
thing,
in new
Homer,
people.
is that there needs to be an emphasis again on continue to try to find better athletes to develop.
Sure, I'll accept
What
anything.
we got to do is what you do in the transfer portal, what you do at private high schools, is you find the best talent, you bring them over, you make them citizens, and then we're good.
Well,
we got to recruit players.
Well,
to be,
it is
to be
strange
citizens
to know
of the
that
United States.
the guy who was suspended and then not
Flo
suspended,
Balogun,
he should not be playing for the U.S. The only reason he's a U.S. citizen is his wife was over, and his mom.
Yeah.
She was so pregnant they wouldn't let her get on a plane back, and so he was born here.
We need to do more of that.
I do not know what we need to do, but everybody needs to say this is crap and can't continue.
Well, you realize
you can't
realize,
beat the Guays. What is this?
You do realize most of the roster is like they weren't born here.
What?
Most of the U.S. roster was not born
Fine.
here.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Bring them over. Make them
I don't
citizens.
care how.
You're the best.
But they
you want to be an
can.
American?
They can play for America.
Yeah, they got to do better developing. It's a shame that you got all these people and don't have a goal.
They got to change dramatically because we suck and it's not acceptable. And I don't care about soccer, but it's the United States, and we damn well got to be one of the top 8 teams in the most important sporting event in the world.
Well said. Homer hour
Thank
in
you.
2 minutes.
Getting a little better
Nick, we
on
make them all
I-43.
citizens?
We are seeing that disabled vehicle from earlier has been cleared. So southbound delays start around Capitol Drive and continue all the way through the downtown interchange. Northbound, they end around North Avenue. I-94, the stadium interchange delays are getting a little worse, specifically if